While every precaution has been taken in the preparation of this book, the publisher assumes no responsibility for errors or omissions, or for damages resulting from the use of the information contained herein. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience. First edition, August 12th, 2023. Copyright 2023 Council of Greggs. Written by Council of Greggs. Also by Council of Greggs. Internal Road to Healing based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Redash. Cillian's ****. Internal Road to Healing, and to the veterans out there, this is our beacon of freedom and hope. So thank you for everything. Based off a true story. Book 1, Shattered Resilience. Chapter 1, A Fateful Night. The echoes of the crash still reverberate through my mind. I can feel the sharp impact jolting me, the screech of metal and the shattering of glass. My heart races as I relive that fateful night when the world I knew collided with chaos and uncertainty. Chapter 2, The Path Before. Visions of the road ahead flicker through my thoughts like scattered puzzle pieces. There's a sense of purpose, of dreams yet unfulfilled. But they're muddled, elusive, like trying to grasp smoke with my fingertips. Chapter 3, Bloodlines and Heritage. My heritage calls to me a fusion of North American and Irish roots. The past whispers stories of strength. 2 Council of Greggs. And resilience, a lineage that I now carry as a torch through the darkness that engulfs me. Chapter 4, Dreams of the Octagon. The scent of sweat and adrenaline fills my senses as I step into the octagon. My muscles tense with anticipation, and I taste the metallic tang of determination on my lips. But like the phantom scent of a distant memory, the details elude me, leaving me grasping at shadows. Chapter 5, United by Air. The camaraderie of the Air Force brothers, the shared laughter and unspoken bonds, they tug at my heartstrings. Faces blur in and out of focus, and I yearn to remember the moments that shaped me. Chapter 6, Brothers in Business. Laughter lines etched on my brother's face, the memories of our shared dreams intertwined like the roots of. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience **** 3. An ancient tree. But why do I feel a void, like a crucial piece of the puzzle has slipped through my fingers? Chapter 7, The Collision. The deafening sound of the collision echoes in my ears. A flash of blinding light, a wall of force crashing into me. My body remembers the impact even if my mind can't fully grasp the horror of that moment. Chapter 8, Chaos Unleashed. Fragmented images swirl around me, like shards of glass reflecting the chaos that followed the collision. Sirens wailing, voices shouting, shadows moving in a haze of confusion. For Council of Greggs. Chapter 9, The Fight for Survival. The taste of fear coats my tongue, and I'm suffocating, struggling to breathe. I see myself, a mere spectator in my own life, as doctors and nurses rush to stabilize me, their faces masks of urgency. Chapter 10, Through the Coma's Veil. Darkness surrounds me, a shroud of uncertainty and emptiness. Time loses its meaning as I drift between consciousness and oblivion. In this liminal space, I grapple with the elusive threads of my own identity. Chapter 11, Past Echoes. Flashes of memories, like fractured mirrors, offer glimpses of who I used to be. But they remain just beyond my reach, teasing me with their intangible presence. Chapter 12, Messages from Home. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience *** 5. Voices pierce through the haze, voices that feel familiar yet distant. My family's words wrap around me like a lifeline, but comprehension slips through my fingers like sand. Chapter 13, Grasping at Reality. Desperation claws at my chest as I struggle to hold on to fleeting moments of clarity. Faces blur into one another, and names dance on the edge of my consciousness. Chapter 14, Finding Strength Within. Amidst the fog, there's a spark, a stubborn ember of determination. I cling to it, nurturing it like a fragile flame in the wind. It's the force that propels me forward even when everything else remains shrouded. Chapter 15, Memories and Regrets. Regret pools in the corners of my mind, an ache that refuses to be ignored. I yearn to piece together the MO dash. Sixth Council of Greg's. Ments I can't fully recall, to heal the fractures in my own history. Chapter 16, Whispers of Recovery. Tiny victories glimmer on the horizon, like stars piercing through the night sky. The touch of a hand, the faintest hint of progress, they remind me that even in the darkness, there's a glimmer of hope. Chapter 17, Confronting the Unknown. I face a mirror, and a stranger gazes back at me. Who is this person with vacant eyes, wearing my own face? I'm a puzzle with missing pieces, and the journey to find them is fraught with uncertainty. Chapter 18, Awakening to a New Reality. The world awakens around me, vibrant and overwhelming. Colors seem brighter, sounds sharper, as if. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ***7. My senses have been fine-tuned. Yet, the dissonance between the vivid present and the hazy past leaves me disoriented. Chapter 19, Embracing the Challenge. As the fog slowly lifts, I'm confronted by a truth I can't ignore. I've been given a second chance. A fire ignites within me, fueled by a determination to overcome the obstacles that stand in my way. Chapter 20, The Journey Begins. With faltering steps, I begin the journey of recovery. The road ahead is steep and uncertain, but each step I take, each obstacle I conquer, is a triumph over the shadows that once held me captive. Chapter 21, The Polytrauma Center. The walls of the center enclose me in a world of healing and hope. Faces pass by, smiles mingling with nods of understanding. It's here that I start to rebuild, armed. 8 Council of Greg's. With determination and surrounded by those who believe in my strength. Chapter 22, Allies in White Coats. The therapists become my guides, leading me through the labyrinth of recovery. Their encouragement and expertise become my lifelines as I navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Chapter 23, Bitterness and Acceptance. The taste of bitterness lingers in my throat, bitterness for what was lost, for the fragments of memory that elude me. But acceptance dawns like a reluctant sunrise, a bittersweet realization that my journey is defined not by what's forgotten, but by what's regained. Chapter 24, Fighting Doubt. Doubt prowls at the edges of my consciousness, a relentless adversary. I question my abilities, my strength. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ***9. But with each small victory, doubt retreats a little further. Chapter 25, A Glimpse of Progress. A smile from a nurse, a whispered word from a therapist, these become my markers of progress. Small victories, yes, but they light the path ahead like stars guiding me through the darkest night. Chapter 26, A Therapist's Perspective. From their eyes, I see myself anew. Their assessments and insights paint a picture of resilience, of a spirit that refuses to be defeated. Their unwavering belief in my potential becomes my motivation. Chapter 27, Struggles in Speech. Words form like hesitant dancers, stumbling and faltering on their way to my lips. Patience becomes my closest companion as I rediscover the power of communication, even in its simplest forms. 10 Council of Greg's. Chapter 28, The Art of Rehabilitation. Each exercise becomes a brushstroke in a masterpiece of recovery. The physical pain is woven with determination, the emotional struggles softened by the camaraderie of others on similar journeys. Chapter 29, A Walk Down Memory Lane. Visits from friends and family become journeys through my own history. Photographs spark flickers of recognition, conversations unearth forgotten anecdotes, and in those moments, I feel like I'm piecing myself back together. Chapter 30, Connection Through Care. The nurses' hands are gentle, their voices soothing. The routines they've crafted for my care are laced with kindness, and their presence becomes a steady beacon in a sea of uncertainty. Chapter 31, Laughter Amidst Pain. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience *** 11. Laughter becomes a salve, a balm for wounds that can't be seen. In shared moments of humor, pain loses some of its power, and the bonds between patients grow stronger. Chapter 32, The Tides of Progress. Like the ebb and flow of the ocean, progress comes in waves. There are days of triumph, of milestones reached, and there are days when the shore of recovery seems distant. But I press on, carried by the hope of better tomorrows. Chapter 33, Breaking Physical Barriers. Muscles strain and joints ache, but the joy of movement is worth the pain. With each step, each stretch, I push the boundaries of what I once thought possible. Chapter 34, Mind Over Matter. The mind becomes both ally and adversary. Fear and uncertainty lurk in its corners, but determination, 12 Counsel of Greg's, stands firm, reminding me that the power to heal lies within. Chapter 35, Bonds of Brotherhood. My brother's presence is a constant reminder of the love that binds us. His unwavering support bridges the gaps left by my fractured memories, and together we face the challenges ahead. Chapter 36, The Resilience Within. I glimpse the reflection in the mirror and see a warrior staring back. The scars, physical and emotional, tell a story of resilience, a testament to the battles fought and the victories won. Chapter 37, Rising Above Setbacks. The setbacks are as inevitable as the sunrise, but they don't define me. Each stumble becomes a stepping stone, a lesson in resilience that propels me forward. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ** 13. Chapter 38, Echoes of the Past. Faces from my past filter into my consciousness, friends, mentors, loved ones. Their voices, once muffled, grow clearer, their words fueling my determination to fully reclaim my memories. Chapter 39, Light Through Darkness. As dawn breaks, I'm reminded that even the darkest nights eventually give way to light. The journey of healing, though challenging, is a journey toward the sunrise of renewed hope. Chapter 40, A Letter from the Past. A letter from my past self arrives, a voice from the depths of my memory. The words are a lifeline, a reminder that I've faced adversity before and I've emerged stronger. Chapter 41, Embracing the Unseen. 14 Counsel of Greg's. The letter's words linger in my thoughts, a reminder that some battles are fought within, unseen by the world. Just as my body heals, so too must my mind, and I embrace the challenge of mending the fragments of my memory. Chapter 42, Threads of Connection. The letter becomes a thread that weaves through my days, connecting me to my past self and those around me. It's a conversation across time, a bridge that joins the present to the stories that shaped me. Chapter 43, Gratitude and Renewal. With the letter as my guide, I'm reminded of the strength of my journey and the resilience of my spirit. Gratitude wells up within me, renewing my determination to face each day with a heart full of hope. Chapter 44, Moments of Clarity. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ** 15. In the midst of my struggles, there are moments of clarity when the fog of amnesia lifts just enough to reveal fragments of forgotten memories. These glimpses are like stars in the night sky, guiding me closer to the constellations of my past. Chapter 45, A Tapestry of Healing. The threads of my journey, once frayed and fragmented, begin to weave together into a tapestry of healing. Each experience, each challenge, becomes a vibrant hue that contributes to the masterpiece of my recovery. Chapter 46, Beyond the Horizon. As I approach the end of this chapter of my journey, I'm reminded that healing is not a destination but a continuous evolution. The letter's wisdom has become a guiding star, leading me onward with the promise that the sunrise of renewal is always just beyond the horizon. Chapter 47, The Strength of Connection. 16 Council of Gregs. The bonds forged in the crucible of challenge grow stronger, a testament to the power of shared experiences. In the company of fellow survivors, I find solace, understanding, and a sense of belonging. Chapter 48, Echoes of Laughter. Laughter resonates through the halls of the center, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, joy can thrive. The sound of shared laughter becomes a melody that lifts our spirits and unites us in our healing journey. Chapter 49, Unveiling the Self. As I navigate the maze of memories, I begin to unveil fragments of my own identity. Like a mosaic, the pieces come together, revealing a picture that is both familiar and new. Chapter 50, Chakra Toddy's Legacy. Inspired by my journey, Chakra Toddy's natural powder drink finds its place in the world. Its creation becomes, based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience *** 17. A symbol of resilience, a testament to the healing power of nature and the determination of the human spirit. Chapter 51, The Quest for Healing Elixirs. With Chakra Toddy's concept brewing in my mind, I embark on a new journey, a journey to test and refine the healing elixir that will soon carry the essence of my recovery. The process becomes an exploration of nature's wisdom, an alchemical dance between ingredients and intention. Chapter 52, The Healing Melodies. Music becomes a balm for my soul, a language that transcends words. Through each note and lyric, I channel my experiences into melodies that tell the story of strength, recovery, and the journey of healing. Chapter 53, Sunrise of New Beginnings. As I close this chapter of my autobiography, I'm reminded that every sunrise is a chance for a fresh start. 18 Council of Gregs. The lessons learned, the memories reclaimed, and the bonds formed propel me toward a future filled with promise, purpose, and the unwavering spirit to overcome whatever challenges may lie ahead. Book 1, Shattered Resilience. Chapter 1, A Fateful Night. The echoes of the crash still reverberate through my mind, an unrelenting symphony of metal meeting metal, of shattering glass and the sickening thud of impact. The air was thick with the acrid scent of burning rubber, and the taste of fear lingered on my tongue like an unwelcome guest. My heart raced, matching the frenetic rhythm of chaos that enveloped me. I was cocooned within a world of blinding lights and disorienting sounds, a whirlwind of sensations that defied my attempts to comprehend. In that split second, my life irrevocably veered off course, careening into a destiny I couldn't foresee. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience ** 19. As I strain to remember that fateful night, flashes of imagery pierce through the haze of recollection. The headlights of an oncoming vehicle, its form distorted by my growing panic. The desperate swerve, the futile attempt to avoid the inevitable collision. Time seemed to slow to a crawl, stretching out those heart-stopping moments into an eternity of impending disaster. The impact was a jarring explosion, an onslaught of force that jarred my body and my world. A disorienting dance of motion followed, as if reality itself had been torn asunder. I felt the sharp jolt of my body being thrown against the constraints of my seatbelt, the sensation of weightlessness before gravity reclaimed its hold. And then there was darkness. My mind swims through a void, a black expanse that conceals memories and fragments of my past. Like a puzzle missing crucial pieces, my recollections are muddled, elusive. Faces and places dance at the periph dash. 20 Council of Gregs. Area of my consciousness, tantalizingly close yet impossibly distant. The moments leading up to the accident are shrouded in fog, and it's as if my history is slipping through my fingers, slipping through the cracks of my memory. But one thing remains clear, the resounding impact that changed everything. As I lay suspended in the aftermath, consciousness slipping away like sand through my fingers, the realization dawned that my life was forever altered. The night of June 26th wasn't just a date, it was a turning point, a fateful juncture that marked the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter defined by healing, resilience, and the unyielding spirit that refuses to be broken. The events of that night cast long shadows that stretch into my present, serving as a constant reminder of the fragility of existence. Even as time inches forward, the echoes of the collision continue to shape my days, a specter that hovers at the edges of my consciousness. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience ** 21. It's a curious thing, memory, how it stitches together the fabric of our lives, weaving experiences into a tapestry that tells our story. But for me, the threads are tangled, the colors muted. As I grapple with the amnesiac shroud that obscures my past, I find solace in the fragments I do possess, each one a piece of the puzzle that's waiting to be reassembled. In the distance, I can hear the echoes of laughter, the laughter of friends, of family, of a life that once thrived in the tapestry of my memory. Their voices are distant yet familiar, a chorus that beckons me to reclaim the history that's rightfully mine. And so, I stand on the precipice of remembrance, determined to unearth the buried moments, the forgotten faces, the experiences that shape who I am. For in that collision, as devastating as it was, I found the catalyst for rebirth, for the emergence of a new version of myself, one forged in the fires of adversity, tempered. 22 Counsel of Greg's. By resilience and defined by the relentless pursuit of healing and growth. Chapter 2, The Path Before. Visions of the road ahead flicker through my thoughts like scattered puzzle pieces. There's a sense of purpose, of dreams yet unfulfilled. But they're muddled, elusive, like trying to grasp smoke with my fingertips. In the quiet moments between therapy sessions and medical examinations, I allow my mind to wander down the corridors of possibility. What were those dreams that once burned bright in my heart? What were the aspirations that guided my steps before that fateful collision on June 26th? I strained to piece together the fragments, to reconstruct the blueprint of a life that was interrupted. A hazy outline forms, a blend of ambition and determination. The scent of sweat and adrenaline rises to the surface of my memory, a hint of the octagon where I, based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience ** 23. Once stood as a fighter, a contender. The crowd's roars, the anticipation coursing through my veins, they remain just beyond my grasp, like a melody on the edge of hearing. And then there's the camaraderie of the Air Force, a brotherhood forged in shared challenges and triumphs. The faces of my comrades appear in flashes, each one carrying a story of sacrifice and service. Their laughter, their camaraderie, their threads in the tapestry of my identity, threads that I yearn to weave back into my consciousness. But it's as if the threads have been pulled taut, creating a canvas with gaps that defy my attempts to fill. The puzzle pieces of my past scatter with every attempt to understand, leaving me grappling with a sense of both familiarity and distance. I close my eyes, allowing the sensations of the present to wash over me. The hum of medical equipment, the quiet conversations of the caregivers who tend to my 24 Counsel of Greg's needs, they're a soothing backdrop to the whirlwind of thoughts in my mind. The path before me is shrouded in mist, a journey that promises revelations and challenges alike. It's a path I'm determined to tread, even as the memories remain elusive. Perhaps the future can become the key to unlocking the past, a guide to piecing together the puzzle of who I once was and who I'm meant to become. As I contemplate the road that stretches before me, I'm reminded that even in the absence of clear memories, the essence of who I am endures. The dreams that once burned bright, the ambitions that once fueled my spirit, they're still there, waiting to be reignited, waiting to illuminate the path that leads to healing and self-discovery. Chapter 3: Bloodlines and Heritage. My heritage calls to me, a fusion of North American and Irish roots. The past whispers stories of strength. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience *** 25. And resilience, a lineage that I now carry as a torch through the darkness that engulfs me. In the fragments of my memory, I catch glimpses of ancestral lands, rolling green hills, rugged coastlines, and the haunting strains of traditional music that seem to echo through time itself. The North American spirit, born from the embrace of diverse cultures and backgrounds, courses through my veins, intertwining with the resilience of the Irish ancestors who weathered storms both literal and metaphorical. I imagine the generations that came before me, the stories they must have carried. It's as if their echoes reach through time, touching me in my moments of uncertainty. The struggles they faced, the obstacles they overcame, their legacy is a reminder that I come from a lineage of fighters, of those who never surrendered to the tides of adversity. I've heard tales of ancestors who crossed oceans in search of a better life, who stood up against injustice. 26 Council of Gregs, and fought for a brighter future. Their determination courses through me, a flame that refuses to be extinguished, even in the face of the challenges that I now confront. The echoes of their voices seem to whisper encouragement, urging me to tap into the reservoir of strength that resides within me. As I navigate the uncharted territory of healing and recovery, I find solace in the knowledge that I carry their legacy with me, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who came before. Their stories become my armor, their resilience my shield. With every step I take on this journey, I'm guided by their example, a compass that points towards the path of courage and fortitude. In this amalgamation of North American and Irish heritage, I find a beacon of hope, a source of inspiration that illuminates even the darkest corners of my uncertainty. The torch they passed down is now mine to Kardash. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ** 27. A flame that burns not only for me, but for the generations yet to come. And so, as I continue on this path of healing, I am reminded that I am never truly alone. I walk hand in hand with the spirits of those who paved the way for me, carrying their stories and their strength into a future that's waiting to be reclaimed. Chapter 4: Dreams of the Octagon. The scent of sweat and adrenaline fills my senses as I step into the octagon. My muscles tense with anticipation, and I taste the metallic tang of determination on my lips. But like the phantom scent of a distant memory, the details elude me, leaving me grasping at shadows. I close my eyes, trying to conjure the vivid imagery that once accompanied this visceral experience. The roar of the crowd, a symphony of energy that reverberated through the air, igniting a fire within my chest. The canvas beneath my feet, cool and unforgiving, a stage upon which I danced with destiny. 28 Council of Gregs. As I recall those moments, I'm met with an amalgamation of sensations, the texture of the mat against my skin, the sound of my breath echoing in the stillness before the battle. Yet, the specifics remain elusive, like a puzzle with crucial pieces missing. I yearn to remember the faces of my opponents, the exchanges of strategy and skill that unfolded like choreographed chaos. Each punch, each grapple, they held meaning beyond the physicality of combat. They were expressions of discipline, of sacrifice, of a passion that flowed through every fiber of my being. And then there were the victories, the triumphs that validated the hours of training, the sacrifices made, and the pain endured. The exhilaration of having my arm raised in victory, the rush of adrenaline that surged through my veins as I stood triumphant in the center of the octagon. Those moments, once vivid and vibrant, now blur into the recesses of my mind. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience ** 29. It's as if the memories have been shrouded by a mist that refuses to lift. I long to reclaim the emotions that coursed through me, the nervous energy before a fight, the surge of confidence as I stepped into battle, the humility in victory and defeat. These are the textures that colored the canvas of my life, and yet they've become faded imprints on the fabric of my consciousness. But even in the midst of this uncertainty, there's a spark that refuses to be extinguished. It's the fire of the fighter, the unwavering resolve that remains unbroken. As I stand in the shadow of these elusive memories, I'm reminded that the essence of the octagon, of the fighter's spirit, transcends the limitations of recollection. It's a flame that continues to burn, even in the absence of vivid imagery. The phantom scent of sweat and adrenaline lingers, a reminder of the battles fought and the dreams that still flicker within. And so, I embrace the shadows, knowing that beneath them lies the 30 Council of Gregs. Essence of a warrior, a spirit that endures, a legacy that can't be erased by the vagaries of memory. Chapter 5, United by Air. The camaraderie of the Air Force brothers, the shared laughter and unspoken bonds, they tug at my heartstrings. Faces blur in and out of focus, and I yearn to remember the moments that shaped me. The scent of jet fuel lingers in the air as I step onto the tarmac, surrounded by a sea of uniforms and eager anticipation. There's a unity among us, a shared purpose that transcends individuality. We're not just colleagues, we're a family bound by duty and a commitment to something greater than ourselves. I close my eyes, hoping to summon faces from the haze
of memory. Brothers and sisters in arms, each with their own stories, their own reasons for donning the uniform. We've weathered challenges together, Sile, based off a true storybook 1. Shattered resilience 31, braided triumphs, and held each other up in times of uncertainty. Laughter echoes in my mind, the kind that arises from
inside jokes, late-night conversations, and the camaraderie that comes with shared experiences. It's a melody that's familiar, though the details remain tantalizingly out of reach. I remember moments of huddled camaraderie in the mess hall, the clang of trays and the chorus of voices recounting tales of adventure and mischief. But the specifics, the faces, the stories, they elude me, like ghosts in the corners of my memory. Our unspoken bonds are like invisible threads that connect us, woven through moments of training, deployment, and the quiet understanding that comes from living a life of service. We've stood side by side through challenges that pushed us to our limits, drawing strength from the collective spirit that unites us. 32 Council of Gregs, the blare of reveille, the resonance of the last post, these are the sounds that once framed my days, each note a reminder of the responsibility we shared. Yet, the faces attached to those sounds remain indistinct.
Fleeting, like phantoms that slipped through my grasp. And yet, there's an undeniable warmth that accompanies these memories, a reassurance that even if the specifics are shrouded, the essence of those connections endures. The bonds forged
in the crucible of duty and honor aren't easily eroded by the sands of time. As I stand on the precipice of remembering, I'm filled with a sense of urgency. I long to honor the shared experiences that molded me, to rekindle the stories that contributed to the tapestry of my identity. And even as faces blur and details remain elusive, the strength of those connections remains steadfast, an unbreakable thread that weaves through the fabric of my past, present, and the uncertain future that lies ahead. Chapter 6, Brothers in Business. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 33. Laughter lines etched on my brother's face, the memories of our shared dreams intertwined like the roots of an ancient tree. But why do I feel a void, like a crucial piece of the puzzle has slipped through my fingers? My brother's presence is both a comfort and a reminder of the mysteries that cloud my memory. His voice carries a resonance that feels like home, and his laughter is a familiar melody that soothes the ache of uncertainty. We've always been more than siblings. We're kindred spirits, confidants and companions on this journey of life. Laughter lines crinkle at the corners of his eyes as he recounts stories from our past, tales of childhood escapades, shared aspirations, and the dreams we once held so close. His words are a lifeline, a bridge to moments that feel just out of reach, like fragments on the edge of remembrance. We embarked on ventures together, dreams forged in the crucible of our mutual ambitions. There's a sense of 34 Council of Gregs, DJ Vu in his stories, a tug at the frayed threads of my recollection, but the finer details elude me, leaving me grappling with a sense of yearning, a longing to grasp the memories that have slipped through my fingers. In his eyes, I catch a glimpse of the shared dreams we once nurtured, the plans, the aspirations, the future that we envisioned side by side. The contours of those dreams are like echoes in my mind, whispers of a life that once felt so vivid and tangible. It's as if I'm missing a chapter from the book of our shared history, a chapter that holds the key to unlocking the depths of our bond. The void is palpable, a gnawing sensation that leaves me hungry for answers, for a way to bridge the gap between what I know and what I've lost. But amidst the uncertainty, there's a determination that takes root within me. The laughter lines etched on my brother's face serve as a reminder that even when the memories remain elusive, the connections endure. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 35, the strength of our bond, forged through experiences shared and challenges overcome, is a beacon that guides me through the fog of uncertainty. As we stand together, navigating the labyrinth of the past, I'm reminded that the puzzle of my memory is a puzzle we piece together as a team. His laughter becomes a melody that fills the gaps in my recollections, a song of resilience, love, and the unbreakable ties that bind us. And as we move forward, I'm hopeful that together we can uncover the missing pieces and weave a narrative that's as beautiful and intricate as the ancient tree with roots that run deep. Chapter 7, The Collision. The deafening sound of the collision echoes in my ears. A flash of blinding light, a wall of force crashing into me. My body remembers the impact even if my mind can't fully grasp the horror of that moment. 36 Council of Gregs. It's a memory etched in my senses. A symphony of chaos and violence that's impossible to forget. The screeching tires, the blinding glare of headlights, they're as vivid as a nightmare, each detail etched into my consciousness like a scar that won't fade. I close my eyes, hoping to shield myself from the onslaught of sensations. The sensation of weightlessness as my body was jolted from its equilibrium. The crushing force that compressed my chest and stole the breath from my lungs. They're memories that lie just beneath the surface, waiting to resurface with a vengeance. My mind shies away from fully confronting the horror of that collision, as if it knows that to remember is to relive the trauma anew. But even as I try to shield myself, the visceral sensations linger, a relentless reminder that my body remembers what my mind struggles to comprehend. And then there's the aftermath, the disorienting disarray of twisted metal and shattered glass, the scent of based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 37. Burning rubber and the acrid tang of fear. It's a scene that's become imprinted on the canvas of my mind, a haunting tableau that's impossible to erase. The collision was more than just a moment of impact. It was a reckoning, a force that altered the trajectory of my life. It's a memory that carries weight and significance, a reminder that the path of healing I now tread is as much a battle as any fought in the octagon. As I face the collision within the recesses of my mind, I'm reminded that even the darkest memories serve a purpose. They're not just moments to be feared. They're crucibles of strength, forging the resilience that's carried me through the challenges that followed. And so, I confront the collision with a mixture of trepidation and resolve. It's a memory that has the power to both haunt and heal, to remind me of the fragility of existence and the indomitable spirit that refuses to be broken. As I navigate the complexities of memory and recovery, I'm guided by the knowledge that even in the night 38 Council of Greg's face of darkness, there's a light that shines from within, a light that has the power to transform even the most harrowing of memories into sources of strength and empowerment. Chapter 8, Chaos Unleashed. Fragmented images swirl around me, like shards of glass reflecting the chaos that followed the collision. Sirens wailing, voices shouting, shadows moving in a haze of confusion. The aftermath was a symphony of disarray, a cacophony of sounds that formed an unsettling backdrop to the scene. Sirens wailed in the distance, a mournful melody that pierced the air. The urgent voices of first responders mingled with the cries of witnesses, a chorus of concern that painted the tableau of chaos with an undercurrent of urgency. My senses were overwhelmed by the assault of noise, the blare of alarms and the staccato rhythm of foot. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience, 39 Steps. It was as if the world had been torn apart and stitched back together in a haphazard jigsaw, each piece fitting into the puzzle of pandemonium. I remember flashes of movement, paramedics rushing to the scene, their faces tense with determination, their movements swift and practiced. The flashing lights of emergency vehicles cast an eerie glow, illuminating the faces of those who were there to help, those who were there to pick up the pieces of shattered reality. Amidst the chaos, I felt a disconnect, as if I were watching the scene unfold from a distance. It was as if my body was present, but my mind was suspended in a state of disbelief, unable to fully process the magnitude of what had transpired. Voices shouted questions, instructions, reassurances, each one a lifeline in the storm of confusion. Faces leaned into view, expressions etched with concern, trying to break through the barrier of shock that enveloped me. 40 Council of Greg's. But amidst the tumult, there were moments of clarity. The touch of a gloved hand against my skin, the measured words of a paramedic, the reassuring presence of my brother. These fragments of connection pierced through the haze, grounding me in the reality of the moment, as harrowing as it was. And as I revisit the chaos in the recesses of my memory, I'm reminded that even in the midst of turmoil, there are threads of humanity that bind us together. The emergency responders who rush toward danger, the loved ones who offer solace in times of crisis. They're the threads that form the tapestry of resilience, a tapestry that I've become a part of, a tapestry that carries the stories of those who came to my aid and those who stood by my side. The chaos may have been unleashed that night, but it's the threads of connection that remain woven into the fabric of my experience. They're the stitches that mend the broken, the whispers of hope in the midst of D. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 41, Spare. And as I navigate the complexity of memory and healing, I'm reminded that even in chaos, there's an opportunity to find strength and unity, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of the most tumultuous circumstances. Chapter 9, The Fight for Survival. The taste of fear coats my tongue, and I'm suffocating, struggling to breathe. I see myself, a mere spectator in my own life, as doctors and nurses rush to stabilize me, their faces masks of urgency. The fight for survival is a battle waged not only in the physical realm, but within the recesses of the mind. The images are fractured, like shards of glass reflecting the terror that gripped me in that moment. The taste of fear is acrid, a bitter reminder of vulnerability, of mortality. I see myself from a distance, lying on a hospital bed, machines beeping rhythmically, a symphony of life. 42 Council of Gregs. Amidst the uncertainty, the urgency in the eyes of the medical team is palpable, their movements deliberate and swift as they work to stabilize me, to wrestle control from the jaws of chaos. My body is an enigma, a landscape marred by the collision's impact. Tubes and wires are lifelines that blur the lines between the mechanical and the human. I am both the patient and the observer, caught in a liminal space where reality and dissociation collide. It's as if I'm watching a movie, detached from the raw emotions that should accompany such a scene. The fear is there, present in the tension of the room, the hushed conversations, the whispered prayers that hang in the air like incense. But I'm a spectator, an outsider looking in, unable to fully grasp the enormity of the situation. And then there's the struggle to breathe, a visceral reminder of the fragility of life. Each gasp is a reminder that existence is precious, that the act of inhaling and exhaling is a dance between life and death. The taste, based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 43. Of fear is suffocating, a weight that presses against my chest, a force that threatens to consume me. But within the chaos, there's a flicker of determination. The medical team's unwavering focus, the interplay of machines and expertise, they're a testament to the human will to fight, to overcome, to reclaim life from the clutches of uncertainty. As I reflect on that fight for survival, I'm reminded that even in the darkest moments, there's a spark that refuses to be extinguished. The taste of fear may linger, but it's the taste of courage, of resilience, that ultimately prevails. And as I journey through memory and recovery, I'm guided by the knowledge that within the struggle, within the fear, lies the potential for transformation, a metamorphosis that shapes not only the trajectory of my healing, but also the trajectory of my life's narrative. Chapter 10. Through the Coma's Veil. 44 Council of Gregs. Darkness surrounds me, a shroud of uncertainty and emptiness. Time loses its meaning as I drift between consciousness and oblivion. In this liminal space, I grapple with the elusive threads of my own identity. Through the coma's veil, I'm suspended in a void, a realm where reality and dreams meld into an indistinct tapestry. Images dance at the edges of my perception, fleeting and fragmented, like constellations in the night sky, their connections just beyond my grasp. There's a quietude that permeates this space, a stillness that's both eerie and comforting. It's a reprieve from the chaos that preceded it, a sanctuary where my body can heal while my mind wanders through the corridors of my past and the landscapes of my future. Time's grip loosens here, allowing me to drift between moments, to touch upon memories and aspirations that would otherwise remain distant. It's as if the coma's embrace grants me access to a hidden realm, a can, based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 45, vase upon which the threads of my consciousness weave a tapestry of introspection and rediscovery. But amidst the quiet, there's a struggle to reclaim my own identity. The shroud of emptiness wraps around me, obscuring the contours of who I am and who I was. Faces are distant, names elude me, and yet the essence of self persists, a steady heartbeat that reverberates through the void. It's a journey through the recesses of my own psyche, a journey that requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to confront the mysteries that have taken residence in my mind. The coma's veil is both a barrier and a bridge, a threshold that separates the known from the unknown, the tangible from the intangible. As I navigate this liminal space, I'm reminded that identity is more than just memories and names. It's a tapestry woven from experiences, emotions, and the threads of connection that bind us to others. And while the coma's embrace may obscure some of those, 46 Council of Greg's threads, it also invites me to explore the depths of my being, to forge new connections, and rediscover the facets of myself that have been hidden in the shadows. In this realm of darkness and uncertainty, there's an opportunity for introspection, for growth, and for the emergence of a new self. And as I move through the coma's veil, I'm guided by the belief that even in the face of the unknown, there's a light that shines from within, a light that has the power to guide me through the labyrinth of memory, identity, and healing. Chapter 11. Past echoes, flashes of memories, like fractured mirrors, offer glimpses of who I used to be, but they remain just beyond my reach, teasing me with their intangible presence. The past echoes in my mind, a symphony of moments that resurface like ripples in a pond. They're fragments of a life lived, fragments that should fit together too. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 47. Form a cohesive narrative, but the mirrors are shattered, the reflections distorted, leaving me with only fleeting glimpses of the person I once was. I strain to grasp the details, to piece together the puzzle of my past. The laughter of friends, the warmth of family gatherings, the simple joys that colored my days. They're like phantoms that slip through my fingers, leaving me with a sense of yearning and frustration. Faces hover at the edge of my recollection, expressions frozen in time. Who were these people who meant so much to me? How did they shape the person I've become? Their names remain just beyond my tongue's reach, like whispers that dissipate before they can be spoken aloud. But amidst the frustration, there's a sense of wonder, a curiosity about the person I used to be, about the experiences that shaped my identity. The past echoes are like breadcrumbs, leading me through the labyrinth, 48 Council of Greg's, of my own history, guiding me toward the truth that's waiting to be uncovered. As I reflect on these fractured memories, I'm reminded that identity isn't solely defined by the recollection of events. It's a tapestry woven from emotions, connections, and the threads of experience that endure even when the details fade. The past echoes are a reminder that even in the absence of clarity, the essence of who I am remains. And so I move forward with a sense of purpose, to reclaim the past echoes, to piece together the fragments, and to forge a path toward understanding and healing. The mirrors may be shattered, but they reflect a journey that's still unfolding, a story that's waiting to be retold. And as I navigate the labyrinth of memory, I'm guided by the belief that even in the face of uncertainty, there's an opportunity to rediscover the person I once was and to embrace the person I'm becoming. Chapter 12, Messages from Home, based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 49. Voices pierce through the haze, voices that feel familiar yet distant. My family's words wrap around me like a lifeline, but comprehension slips through my fingers like sand. Messages from home are like echoes in a cavern, bouncing off the walls of my consciousness. Their tones carry emotions, concern, love, hope. But the words themselves remain elusive, as if I'm catching snippets of a conversation in a language I can't quite grasp. I strain to connect the dots, to decipher the meanings behind the sounds. The cadence of my loved ones' voices is a melody that resonates deep within me, a melody that should spark recognition and understanding. But the melodies remain notes without form, the lyrics lost to the recesses of my mind. My family's presence is a constant, a steadfast anchor in the midst of the storm that rages within me. Their faces are like beacons, guiding me through the haze of Unser, 50 Council of Gregs, Tainty, reminding me of the connections that shape my identity. But it's a frustrating dance, this attempt to bridge the gap between their words and my comprehension. I see the concern etched in their expressions, the longing for connection, and I yearn to respond in kind. Yet, my voice is a whisper lost in the wind, a reflection of my internal struggle to translate thoughts into coherent words. And so, I cling to their messages like lifelines, even as the meanings remain just beyond my grasp. Their love is a beacon that guides me through the labyrinth of memory and recovery, a constant reminder that even when the words fail, the emotions remain a powerful current that flows between us. As I navigate the complexities of understanding and expression, I'm reminded that communication is more than just words. It's a tapestry woven from intention, emotion, and connection. The messages from home read, based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 51. Mind me that even in the absence of clarity, there's an unbreakable bond that unites us. A bond that's strong enough to transcend the limitations of language and memory. And so, I move forward with the knowledge that even if the sand slips through my fingers, the love and support that surrounds me remains a constant, a source of strength that sustains me as I journey through the realm of uncertainty and healing. Chapter 13, Grasping at Reality. Desperation claws at my chest as I struggle to hold on to fleeting moments of clarity. Faces blur into one another, and names dance on the edge of my consciousness. Reality feels like a mirage, a landscape that shifts and distorts as I try to reach out and touch it. The effort to grasp at the fragments of clarity is a battle against an 52 Council of Gregs, ever-moving tide, a struggle that leaves me gasping for a foothold. Faces, are they friends, family, strangers? I strain to make the connections, to fit the pieces of the puzzle together, but the more I try, the more elusive they become. It's as if I'm reaching for smoke, my fingers passing through the wisps without grasping anything substantial. Names. They're syllables that should roll off my tongue with ease, but instead, they're elusive ghosts that slip through my memory like water through a sieve. I know that I should recognize them, that they should evoke emotions and memories, but they remain just beyond my reach, taunting me with their intangibility. Desperation wells within me, a fierce determination to anchor myself in reality, to seize the fragments of clarity before they slip through my fingers. But the more I struggle, the more I realize that perhaps it's not. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 53, about holding on to the details, but about embracing the essence of the experience. Reality is a tapestry woven from moments, moments of laughter, of connection, of the mundane and the profound. Even when the details elude me, the emotions remain, a current that runs beneath the surface. The faces may blur, the names may fade, but the impressions they left on my heart are enduring. As I navigate the labyrinth of uncertainty, I'm reminded that reality isn't solely defined by the concrete, the tangible. It's also shaped by the intangible, the emotions, the connections, the threads of experience that weave through our lives. And even as I grapple with the desperation to grasp at reality, I'm guided by the understanding that the essence of what's real is within me, carried in the whispers of memory and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Chapter 14, Finding Strength Within. 54, Council of Gregs. Amidst the fog, there's a spark, a stubborn ember of determination. I cling to it, nurturing it like a fragile flame in the wind. It's the force that propels me forward, even when everything else remains shrouded. The fog of uncertainty is a formidable adversary, a veil that obscures the path ahead. But within that fog, there's a glimmer of resilience, a tenacious spirit that refuses to be extinguished. It's a spark born from the depths of my being, a fire that burns brighter even as the world around me remains enigmatic. As I wake each day, greeted by the persistent embrace of uncertainty, I find myself reaching for that spark within me. It's not a physical entity, not something I can hold in my hands, but rather a metaphorical representation of the inner strength that resides in all of us. It's that flicker of light in the darkness, a beacon of hope that guides me through the labyrinth of memory and healing. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience, 55. I hold onto that spark with a fierce grip, knowing that it's the force that empowers me to move forward, to navigate the terrain of memory and healing. In moments of doubt, when the fog threatens to overwhelm me, I turn my focus inward and feel that ember burn within my chest. It's a reminder that I am not defined by my circumstances, but by the strength that resides within me. Nurturing that spark is an act of self-discovery, a process of uncovering the reservoirs of courage and tenacity that reside within the recesses of my consciousness. It's not a constant flame. It flickers and wavers, threatened by the winds of uncertainty and doubt. But it's a flame that's worth protecting, worth kindling with each step I take. Even in the face of adversity, that ember of determination serves as a compass, pointing me toward a destination that's as much about the journey as it is about the arrival. It's a force that propels me forward even. 56 Council of Gregs. When the details of the path are obscured, a force that reminds me that strength is not solely defined by the ability to conquer challenges, but also by the ability to endure them. As I embrace this spark within, I'm reminded that even in the fog of uncertainty, there's an opportunity to find clarity within myself. The strength that resides within me is a force that transcends the limitations of memory and circumstance, a force that serves as a beacon of hope and empowerment. And so I move forward with that ember of determination burning bright. It's a light that guides me through the darkness, a flame that illuminates the contours of my journey, and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Even when the fog remains, the spark within remains unwavering, a force that propels me toward healing, self-discovery, and a future that's defined not by the obstacles I face, but by the strength that carries me through. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience, 57, Chapter 15, Memories and Regrets. Regret pools in the corners of my mind, an ache that refuses to be ignored. I yearn to piece together the moments I can't fully recall, to heal the fractures in my own history. Memories and regrets intertwine like vines, each one tugging at the other in a dance of reflection. Faces and places from my past flit through my thoughts, and with each flicker, a sense of longing takes root. It's a longing to bridge the gap between the known and the forgotten, a yearning to mend the tapestry of my life that's been torn by the accident's impact. Regret is a bittersweet companion, a reminder of the experiences I wish I could relive, the conversations I wish I could remember, the emotions I wish I could recapture. It's an ache that's born from the understanding that time is fleeting, that opportunities once taken for granted have slipped through my fingers. 58 Counsel of Greg's. The fractured moments, the gaps in my memory. They're like wounds that refuse to heal, a reminder of the toll that the accident has taken on my consciousness. But amidst the regrets, there's also a resolve to embrace the fragments that remain, to honor the moments that have shaped me, even if they're veiled in uncertainty. I sift through the pieces of my history, trying to make sense of the puzzle that's been disrupted by the collision. It's as if I'm an archaeologist, piecing together artifacts from the past, discovering the narrative of my own life anew. The memories may be elusive, but their impact is palpable, shaping my perspective and fueling my determination to move forward. And as I reflect on the interplay between memories and regrets, I'm reminded that even in the face of missed opportunities, there's an opportunity for growth and transformation. Regret may be a shadow that lingers, but it's also a teacher, a catalyst that based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 59 propels me toward a deeper appreciation for the present and a renewed commitment to the future. As I navigate the landscape of memory and healing, I'm guided by the belief that even amidst the fractures, there's beauty to be found. Each fragment of memory, each pang of regret, contributes to the mosaic of my identity, a mosaic that's defined not only by the moments I remember, but also by the moments that remain shrouded. And through it all, I'm learning to embrace the imperfections, to heal the fractures, and to discover the strength that resides within me, even in the face of memories that slipped through my grasp. Chapter 16. Whispers of Recovery. Tiny victories glimmer on the horizon, like stars piercing through the night sky. The touch of a hand, the faintest hint of progress, they remind me that even in the darkness, there's a glimmer of hope. 60 Counsel of Greg's. Recovery is a symphony of whispers, subtle notes that weave through the fabric of my journey. Each tiny victory is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even when progress feels incremental, it's still progress nonetheless. The touch of a hand, a nurse's gentle reassurance, a loved one's supportive embrace. It's a connection that bridges the gap between isolation and belonging. Those simple gestures remind me that I'm not alone on this path, that there are hands to guide me, hearts to uplift me, even when the details of my own identity remain shrouded. And then there's the faintest hint of progress, a glimmer of movement, a whisper of improvement. It's the triumph of taking one step, of regaining one small ability, even if the road ahead still feels long and uncertain. Those hints of progress are like rays of light that pierce through the fog, illuminating the path before me, and based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 61, reminding me that every step forward is a victory worth celebrating. In the darkness of uncertainty, these tiny victories serve as beacons of hope. They're the constellations that guide me through the night, reminding me that even when the world around me remains enigmatic, there's a path illuminated by resilience and determination. As I navigate the intricacies of recovery, I'm reminded that progress isn't always measured in leaps and bounds. Sometimes it's found in the whispers, the subtle shifts, the delicate threads that weave together to form the tapestry of healing. And through it all, I'm guided by the belief that even in the darkest moments, there's a glimmer of hope that shines within me. A light that's nurtured by the tiny victories, by the touch of a hand, and by the indomitable spirit that propels me forward. Chapter 17, Confronting the Unknown, 62 Council of Gregs. I face a mirror, and a stranger gazes back at me. Who is this person with vacant eyes, wearing my own face? I'm a puzzle with missing pieces, and the journey to find them is fraught with uncertainty. Confronting the unknown is like standing on the precipice of a chasm, peering into the depths of a void that should be familiar. The mirror reflects a visage that should be mine, but the eyes that stare back hold a distance that's unfamiliar. It's as if I'm encountering a version of myself that's been veiled, obscured by the fog of memory and the trauma that's etched its mark upon my consciousness. Who am I now? What remnants of my identity remain intact, and what has been forever altered by the collision's impact? The reflection is a question mark, a riddle that I must decipher as I navigate the labyrinth of healing. The mirror is a portal to introspection, a canvas upon which I paint the self-portrait of my present and my, based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 63. Future, but the canvas is incomplete, marred by the absence of details that should be there. I'm a puzzle with missing pieces, and each piece is a fragment of my past, my experiences, my relationships, all scattered in the aftermath of the accident. The journey to find those missing pieces is a path fraught with uncertainty, a road paved with determination and the willingness to confront the unfamiliar. It's not a linear journey. It's a dance of progress and setbacks, of clarity and confusion. But it's a journey that's guided by the understanding that even in the face of uncertainty, the essence of who I am endures. As I navigate this journey of self-discovery, I'm reminded that the reflection in the mirror is just one facet of the person I've become. Beneath the vacant eyes lies a spirit that's unyielding, a spirit that's determined to uncover the missing pieces, to bridge the gaps, and to forge a path toward wholeness. 64 Council of Gregs. Confronting the unknown is a challenge that's as daunting as it is empowering. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that even when faced with shattered reflections, there's an opportunity to reconstruct, to redefine, and to embrace the journey that's uniquely mine. And as I confront the stranger in the mirror, I'm guided by the belief that even in the midst of uncertainty, the journey to rediscover my identity is a journey worth undertaking. Chapter 18, Awakening to a New Reality. The world awakens around me, vibrant and overwhelming. Colors seem brighter, sounds sharper, as if my senses have been fine-tuned. Yet, the dissonance between the vivid present and the hazy past leaves me disoriented. Awakening to a new reality is like stepping into a world that's been amplified, each sensation heightened to an almost surreal degree. The colors are more vivid, the sounds more distinct, and the textures more palpable. Based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 65, it's as if the volume of life has been turned up, and I'm navigating this heightened landscape with senses that have been recalibrated. The vibrant world is a kaleidoscope of sensations, a symphony of stimuli that flood my consciousness. The sunlight filtering through the window is blinding in its brilliance, each ray a brushstroke of gold against the canvas of my awareness. The hum of voices, the rustle of fabric, the rhythm of footsteps, they're notes in a melody that envelops me, a melody that should feel familiar, but is now refracted through the prism of my altered perception. Yet, amidst the vibrancy, there's a dissonance that lingers, a reminder that the present reality is at odds with the fragments of the past. The hazy memories, the gaps in my recollection, they're like shadows that cast a pall over the vividness of the now. It's a disorientation that leaves me grasping for equilibrium, a struggle to 66 Council of Gregs, reconcile the world as I see it now with the world as I once knew it. As I navigate this new reality, I'm reminded that perception is a complex interplay between the external and the internal. The world may be vibrant, overwhelming in its intensity, but the lens through which I view it has been shaped by the collision's impact. The dissonance serves as a reminder that healing is a multifaceted journey, one that encompasses both the physical and the emotional, the tangible and the intangible. Awakening to a new reality is a transformative experience, one that requires me to adapt, to recalibrate my understanding of the world and my place within it. The disorientation is a part of the process, a necessary step toward embracing the present while honoring the past. And as I journey through this heightened landscape, I'm guided by the belief that even in the midst of dissonance, there's an opportunity for harmony. The present and the past may exist in different frequencies, but based off a true story book 1, Shattered Resilience 67, there's still threads that weave the tapestry of my existence. As I navigate the vibrancy of this new reality, I'm learning to find my footing, to embrace the dissonance, and to create a symphony of healing that encompasses both the vividness of now and the echoes of what once was. Chapter 19, Embracing the Challenge. As the fog slowly lifts, I'm confronted by a truth I can't ignore. I've been given a second chance. A fire ignites within me, fueled by a determination to overcome the obstacles that stand in my way. The gradual dissipation of the fog mirrors the unveiling of a new reality, one that's shaped by the collision's impact and my journey through healing. As the veil of uncertainty thins, a profound truth emerges. I've been granted a second chance at life, an opportunity to redefine my path, to rediscover my identity, and to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. 68 Council of Gregs. This second chance is a gift that's both humbling and empowering. It's a reminder that even in the face of adversity, resilience can lead to transformation. The fire that ignites within me is a force that burns with purpose, with the knowledge that I've been given an opportunity to navigate a new landscape with newfound determination. Obstacles loom on the horizon, physical, emotional, and cognitive challenges that threaten to impede my progress. But the fire within me is unrelenting, a beacon that guides me through the darkness, propelling me forward with a fervor that can't be extinguished. Embracing the challenge is not a choice, but a calling, a recognition that I am more than the sum of my struggles, that my journey is defined not by the obstacles I face, but by the strength with which I confront them. The fire within me burns away the remnants of doubt, replacing them with a steadfast resolve to overcome, to endure, and to thrive. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 69. And so, as the fog continues to lift, I step into the light of this new reality, illuminated by the fire of determination that burns within me. I've been given a second chance, a canvas upon which to paint a narrative of resilience, growth, and triumph. As I move forward, I'm guided by the belief that even amidst the challenges, there's an opportunity to forge a path that's uniquely mine, a path that's illuminated by the fire of transformation, fueled by the second chance that's been granted to me. Chapter 20. The journey begins. With faltering steps, I begin the journey of recovery. The road ahead is steep and uncertain, but each step I take, each obstacle I conquer, is a triumph over the shadows that once held me captive. The journey of recovery is like stepping onto an uncharted path, one where the terrain is rugged and the destination is shrouded in mystery. Every step I take is an act of defiance, a declaration that I will not be deed. 70 Counsel of Greg's. Fined by the accident, by the challenges that have befallen me. The road is marked with obstacles that seem insurmountable at times. Doubt and fear emerge like specters, whispering that the journey is too daunting, that the road is too treacherous. But with each step I am rewriting those whispers, silencing them with my determination to rise above. As I navigate the twists and turns of this road, I am acutely aware of my own vulnerability, the vulnerability that comes from facing my limitations head on, from acknowledging that healing is not a linear path, but a dance of progress and setbacks. Yet, that vulnerability is also a wellspring of strength, a reminder that the journey is not about perfection, but about the courage to embrace the process. Each step is a triumph over the shadows that once cast their pall over me. Those shadows, born from the collision's impact, are no longer a prison. They are the based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 71, Minders of the battles I have fought, the resilience I have cultivated, and the progress I continue to make. The road ahead is a testament to the human spirit's indomitable will, to the capacity for growth and transformation, even in the face of adversity. With each step, I am reclaiming my narrative, redefining my identity, and forging a path that is uniquely mine. And so, with a heart full of determination and a spirit unyielding, I set forth on this journey. The road may be steep, the challenges may be many, but with each step, I am moving closer to the person I am meant to become. Each step is a victory, each obstacle a testament to my strength. And as I continue to navigate this road of recovery, I am reminded that the journey is not just about reaching the destination, but about embracing the transformation that occurs along the way. Chapter 21, The Polytrauma Center. 72 Counsel of Greg's. The walls of the center enclose me in a world of healing and hope. Faces pass by, smiles mingling with nods of understanding. It's here that I start to rebuild, armed with determination and surrounded by those who believe in my strength. The Polytrauma Center becomes my sanctuary, a haven where the journey of recovery takes shape. Within these walls, I am enveloped by an atmosphere of healing, a place where every corner holds the promise of progress and the prospect of transformation. Faces become more than strangers. They're fellow travelers on the path of healing. Each smile exchanged, each nod of understanding, is a silent affirmation of the shared journey we embark upon. In the midst of uncertainty, these faces offer a beacon of solidarity, a reminder that I am not alone in this endeavor. The center is a space of rebuilding, a canvas upon which I paint the strokes of my recovery. Armed with determination, I step into therapies and treatments based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 73, each one a stepping stone toward regaining the fragments of my identity that were shattered by the accident. The journey within these walls is not solitary. It's a collaboration, a dance between patient and therapist, a symphony of effort and guidance. The therapists become my allies, skilled navigators who chart a course through the challenges and victories that lie ahead. Their belief in my strength becomes a source of empowerment, a reminder that even in moments of doubt, I am capable of resilience beyond measure. Within these walls, hope becomes tangible. It's the pulse that beats beneath each step I take, the whisper that urges me to reach beyond the confines of my own limitations. It's the knowledge that transformation is possible, that the person who emerges from this journey will be shaped not only by the accident's impact, but by the courage to heal and to rebuild. 74 Counsel of Greg's. As I immerse myself in the world of the Polytrauma Center, I am reminded that healing is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective tapestry woven by the hands of countless individuals. The walls that enclose me are not barriers, but gateways to possibility, to a future defined by strength, resilience, and the unwavering belief in the human spirit's capacity to overcome. Chapter 22. Allies in White Coats. The therapists become my guides, leading me through the labyrinth of recovery. Their encouragement and expertise become my lifelines as I navigate the challenges that lie ahead. In the sea of uncertainty, the therapists stand as beacons of knowledge and compassion. They don the white coats that symbolize their expertise, but it's the warmth in their eyes and the sincerity in their voices that truly illuminate their role as allies on this journey. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 75. Each therapy session becomes a map, a compass pointing toward progress and healing. They tailor exercises to my needs, challenging me to push beyond my perceived limits and guiding me with a patience born from their understanding of the complexities of recovery. Their encouragement becomes the wind at my back, propelling me forward, even when the path is steep and arduous. Their belief in my potential is a mirror that reflects my own determination back to me, reinforcing the foundation of resilience that I'm building. As I grapple with physical limitations, cognitive hurdles, and emotional barriers, the therapists stand beside me, offering not only their expertise, but also their unwavering support. They become my partners in transformation, guiding me through the labyrinthine corridors of healing. Their presence is a testament to the power of human connection, a reminder that healing is not just about 76 Counsel of Greg's, medical interventions, but about the relationships that are forged in the crucible of adversity. They listen, they empathize, and they celebrate each milestone with me, turning every small victory into a triumph. In the company of these allies in white coats, I find solace and strength. Their guidance lights the way through the darkness. Their expertise equips me with the tools I need to overcome challenges. And their belief in my potential fuels my determination to reclaim my life. As I navigate the intricacies of recovery, I am reminded that I am not alone. The therapists are not just professionals in their field. They are partners in my journey, collaborators in my transformation. With their guidance, their encouragement, and their expertise, I am equipped to confront the obstacles that lie ahead, armed with the knowledge that I am supported by allies who are invested in my healing and who believe in my capacity to overcome. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 77. Chapter 23, Bitterness and Acceptance. The taste of bitterness lingers in my throat, bitterness for what was lost, for the fragments of memory that elude me. But acceptance dawns like a reluctant sunrise, a bittersweet realization that my journey is defined not by what's forgotten, but by what's regained. Bitterness is a complex emotion, born from the stark contrast between what once was and what now remains. It's a reminder of the pieces of my past that have been obscured by the accident's impact, the memories that slip through my fingers like sand. Each elusive fragment is a drop in the ocean of bitterness, a reminder of the complexity of healing. Yet within the bitterness, a new understanding emerges. Acceptance takes root, a realization that the journey is not about clinging to what's lost, but about embracing what's found. The sunrise of acceptance paints the sky with hues of bittersweet realization, a recognition that my identity is not solely defined by 78 Council of Gregs, the memories that have slipped away, but by the resilience with which I rebuild. Acceptance is a process, a journey within itself. It's about acknowledging the bitterness, allowing it to flow through me, and then releasing it with the understanding that bitterness is just one color in the spectrum of emotions. The sunrise of acceptance is a metaphor for the gradual illumination of a new perspective, a shift in focus from what's lost to what's possible. As I navigate the interplay between bitterness and acceptance, I am reminded that healing is not linear. It's a dance of emotions, a tapestry woven with threads of loss and threads of hope. The bitterness may linger, but it's balanced by the sweetness of each triumph, each step forward, each memory reclaimed. And so, I stand at the crossroads of bitterness and acceptance, honoring the complexity of both emotions. With each step I take, I am learning to embrace the fragments of my past that remain, to celebrate the night. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 79. Memories I've regained, and to understand that my journey is not defined by what's forgotten, but by the indomitable spirit that propels me forward. Chapter 24, Fighting Doubt. Doubt prowls at the edges of my consciousness, a relentless adversary. I question my abilities, my strength, but with each small victory, doubt retreats a little further. Doubt is a shadow that trails behind me, whispering insidious thoughts that threaten to undermine my progress. It's the nagging voice that questions whether I have what it takes to overcome the challenges that lie ahead, whether I have the strength to navigate the complexities of healing. In the face of doubt, each step forward becomes a battle, a defiance against the looming uncertainty. But as I persevere, as I achieve small victories, doubt begins to lose its grip. Each triumph is a strike against the dark. 80 Council of Gregs. Ness, a testament to my resilience and a reminder that I am capable of more than I might believe. With every obstacle conquered, doubt's voice weakens. It retreats a little further, its power diminished by the determination that fuels my progress. I realize that doubt is not an invincible adversary. It's a challenge to be met head-on, an opportunity to prove to myself that I am stronger than the fears that seek to hold me back. As doubt loses its foothold, a new understanding takes its place. I begin to see myself through a lens of possibility, to recognize that the setbacks and struggles are not indicators of weakness, but stepping stones toward growth. The victories, no matter how small, become the building blocks of my self-assurance, each one a reminder that I am forging a path of strength and resilience. And so, I continue to fight doubt, to push back against its persistent presence. Each step forward, each obstacle overcome, is a declaration of my determination to. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 81, Rise Above Uncertainty. Doubt may prowl, but I'm learning to stand tall, to confront it with the unwavering belief in my own abilities, and to create a space where doubt's grip is loosened by the power of my perseverance. Chapter 25, A Glimpse of Progress. A smile from a nurse, a whispered word from a therapist. These become my markers of progress. Small victories, yes, but they light the path ahead like stars guiding me through the darkest night. In the midst of the challenges and uncertainties, it's the small moments that become the beacons of hope. The smile from a nurse, warm and genuine, is a reminder that my journey is not just about medical milestones, but about the human connections that form along the way. A whispered word from a therapist, a simple well done or keep going carries the weight of 1,000. 82 Counsel of Greg's, Victories. It's an affirmation that the effort I'm putting in, no matter how incremental, is making a difference. These whispered words become the wind in my sails, propelling me forward even when the road seems long and the obstacles seem insurmountable. These markers of progress are like stars that light up the darkness. Each smile, each word of encouragement is a point of light that guides me through the night of doubt and uncertainty. They remind me that even in the face of challenges, there are moments of brightness that illuminate the path ahead. It's easy to lose sight of progress when the journey is tough, when the road seems endless. But these small victories are the reminders that healing is not a sprint, but a marathon, and that each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to the person I'm becoming. As I continue on this journey, I treasure these moments of progress. They are the fuel for my determination, the balm for my doubts, and the evidence that based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 83, tiniest steps forward are significant. Each smile, each whispered word is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a testament to the power of connection, and a testament to the unwavering belief that even in the darkest moments, there is a light that guides me toward healing. Chapter 26, A Therapist's Perspective. From their eyes, I see myself anew. Their assessments and insights paint a picture of resilience, of a spirit that refuses to be defeated. Their unwavering belief in my potential becomes my motivation. Through the lens of a therapist's perspective, I am given the opportunity to see myself from a different vantage point. Their assessments and insights are like a mirror that reflects not just the challenges I face, but the strengths I possess, the resilience that courses through my veins, the determination that fuels my progress. 84 Counsel of Greg's. They become the narrators of my journey, using their expertise to paint a picture of my healing process. With each assessment, they uncover the layers of my experience, peeling back the surface to reveal the depths of my resilience. It's a perspective that challenges me to view myself not as a patient defined by injuries, but as an individual defined by the courage to overcome. Their unwavering belief in my potential becomes a source of motivation, a flame that burns bright even in moments of doubt. Their words are not just assessments, they are affirmations of my strength, reminders that the journey I'm on is not just about recovering what was lost, but about discovering new facets of myself that might have remained hidden otherwise. From their eyes, I see the possibility of transformation. They become my guides, leading me through the complexities of healing, offering insights and strategies that empower me to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. Their role is not just about providing therapy, it's based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 85, about helping me rewrite the narrative of my recovery, one that is defined by progress, by triumph, and by the unwavering spirit that refuses to be defeated. And so, as I embrace the perspective of these therapists, I am reminded that healing is a collaborative journey. It's a dance between patient and therapist, a symphony of effort and guidance. From their eyes, I see the potential within me, the strength that runs deeper than any obstacle. Their perspective becomes a mirror that reflects the truth of my resilience, a truth that propels me forward, armed with the knowledge that I am not just a survivor, but a warrior with the power to overcome. Chapter 27, Struggles in Speech. Words form like hesitant dancers, stumbling and faltering on their way to my lips. Patience becomes my closest companion, as I rediscover the power of communication even in its simplest forms. 86 Counsel of Greg's. Once effortless, now every word is a delicate endeavor. Each syllable is a step in a dance of determination, a dance that requires not just the coordination of muscles, but the coordination of thoughts and intentions. Words that once flowed like a river now come in fits and starts, like ripples on the surface of a pond. The struggle in speech is a daily reminder of the complexities of healing. It's a testament to the intricate web of connections that governs the way we express ourselves, and a humbling recognition of the fragility of communication. But within that struggle lies a profound lesson, a lesson in patience and perseverance, and a reminder that even the smallest victories are worth celebrating. Patience becomes my guide, my constant companion. It's a reminder that healing is not just about the destination, but about the journey itself. With each word painstakingly formed, I am reclaiming a piece of myself, reshaping the contours of my identity and build. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 87, ing a bridge between the inner world of thoughts and the outer world of expression. Communication takes on new meaning. A nod becomes a symphony of agreement. A smile becomes an orchestra of joy, and a touch becomes a sonnet of connection. In the struggle, I find new ways to communicate, new ways to bridge the gap between the thoughts that swirl within me and the words that find their way out. And so I navigate the struggles in speech with determination and grace. Each word, no matter how difficult to utter, is a triumph over the limitations that seek to confine me. Each word is a testament to the power of resilience, the power of the human spirit to adapt, to learn, and to find beauty even in the midst of challenges. As I rediscover the power of communication even in its simplest forms, I am reminded that healing is not just about physical recovery, but about reclaiming. 88 Counsel of Greg's, every facet of my identity, every mode of expression. The struggle becomes a canvas upon which I paint my determination, and with each word I am writing a story of triumph, of strength, and of the unwavering spirit that refuses to be silenced. Chapter 28, The Art of Rehabilitation. Each exercise becomes a brushstroke in a masterpiece of recovery. The physical pain is woven with determination, the emotional struggles softened by the camaraderie of others on similar journeys. Rehabilitation becomes a canvas upon which I paint the strokes of my own transformation. Each exercise, each movement, is like a brushstroke that contributes to a masterpiece of recovery. With each repetition, I am not just building strength or retraining muscles. I am crafting a narrative of resilience, one that speaks of the unwavering spirit that refuses to be deterred. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 89, the physical pain that accompanies each exercise becomes a part of the palette, a color that adds depth to the canvas. It's a reminder that healing is not without its challenges, that progress is often marked by discomfort. But within that pain lies determination, the determination to endure, to push through, and to emerge on the other side stronger than before. Yet, it's not just the physical journey that's painted on this canvas. The emotional struggle is also present, woven into the fabric of the rehabilitation process. The frustration, the moments of doubt, the occasional setbacks, they too find their place within the masterpiece. But amidst the emotional hues, there's also the brushstroke of camaraderie, the shared experiences of others on similar journeys, serving as a reminder that I am not alone. The canvas of rehabilitation is a tapestry of effort and perseverance. It's a space where I confront my limitations and push past them, where I embrace the discom. 90 Counsel of Greg's, fort and find strength in vulnerability. Each exercise is a step forward, a mark of progress, a testament to the power of human resilience. As I continue to paint this canvas, I am reminded that healing is a work of art, a masterpiece that's unique to each individual. It's a collaboration between determination and adversity, a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome. And with each brushstroke, each exercise, each movement, I am crafting a story of transformation, of triumph, and of the journey that shaped not just my body, but my soul. Chapter 29, A Walk Down Memory Lane. Visits from friends and family become journeys through my own history. Photographs spark flickers of recognition. Conversations unearth forgotten anecdotes. And in those moments, I feel like I'm piecing myself back together. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 91. Each visit is a step into the past, a walk down memory lane that takes me through the landscape of my own history. Friends and family become guides, leading me through the corridors of time and helping me reconnect with the moments that have shaped me. Photographs become windows into my past, capturing frozen moments that stir flickers of recognition. Faces, places, and events that once seemed distant now become familiar, like pieces of a puzzle slotting back into place. In those fleeting moments of connection, I am reminded of the person I used to be, the experiences that defined me, and the threads that tie me to my own history. Conversations become treasure troves of forgotten anecdotes, stories that have been tucked away in the recesses of my mind. As friends and family share their recollections, I am transported back to those moments, like a spectator witnessing my own life. The anecdotes become bridges that span the gap between what I rate 92 Counsel of Greg's, member and what I've forgotten, illuminating corners of my past that were once shrouded in darkness. In those moments, I feel like I'm piecing myself back together, like a mosaic slowly taking shape. The visits, the photographs, the conversations, they become the mortar that holds the fragments of my identity together. They remind me that while the accident may have caused fractures, the journey of recovery is about rebuilding, about finding strength in the cracks and forging connections between the pieces. As I walk down memory lane with friends and family by my side, I am reminded that healing is not just about physical progress. but about reconnecting with the essence of who I am. Each memory rekindled, each shared laugh, is a brushstroke in the canvas of my recovery. And as I gather these moments, I am weaving a tapestry that tells the story of my resilience, my history, and the journey that is leading me back to myself. Chapter 30, Connection Through Care, based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 93. The nurses' hands are gentle, their voices soothing. The routines they've crafted for my care are laced with kindness, and their presence becomes a steady beacon in a sea of uncertainty. In the realm of the hospital, the nurses become my anchors, the ones who navigate the tides of healing with unwavering compassion. Their hands, whether adjusting a pillow or administering medication, are not just instruments of care, but conduits of connection. Each touch is a reminder that I am not alone on this journey, that there are hands to hold and voices to listen. Their voices become a balm for the soul, whether they're offering words of reassurance or sharing snippets of their own lives. Their voices carry the weight of comfort. They speak with the kind of tenderness that can only come from those who have dedicated their lives to easing the pain of others. In their words, I find solace, a reminder that amidst the challenges, there is a space for healing and support. 94 Council of Gregs. The routines they've crafted become a symphony of care. Each action, each gesture, is choreographed with precision and infused with kindness. From the soft lighting during evening checks to the timely reminders of medication schedules, their routines are not just about medical care, but about creating an environment where healing can flourish. Their presence becomes a steady beacon, a lighthouse that guides me through the stormy seas of uncertainty. In the midst of the hospital's sterile walls, they infuse warmth and humanity. They are not just healthcare professionals, they are advocates of comfort, stewards of compassion, and carriers of hope. As I navigate the challenges of recovery, the nurses stand by my side. Their hands, their voices, their routines, they become threads that weave a tapestry of connection. In their care, I find not just medical expertise, but a reminder that healing is not just about the body, but about the soul. And in their presence, I am. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 95. Reminded that even in the midst of adversity, there are hands reaching out, ready to guide, to comfort, and to remind me that I am not just a patient, but a person deserving of care and compassion. Chapter 31, Laughter Amidst Pain. Laughter becomes a salve, a balm for wounds that can't be seen. In shared moments of humor, pain loses some of its power, and the bonds between patients grow stronger. In the midst of the hospital's sterile walls and the cacophony of beeping monitors, laughter becomes a beacon of light. It's a reminder that amidst the pain and challenges, there's room for moments of joy, for the kind of laughter that transcends the boundaries of illness and infirmity. 96 Council of Gregs. We, the nurses, witness the power of laughter firsthand. We see how a shared joke can momentarily lift the weight of physical discomfort, how a burst of laughter can turn a daunting day into something lighter. We know that laughter is not just a sound, but a connection, a shared experience that bridges the gap between the patient's struggles and our efforts to care for them. In those moments of shared humor, we see pain lose some of its power. We see patients who are enduring so much find a reprieve, even if it's just for a short while. We see them connect with each other, forming bonds over shared laughter that might not have been forged under different circumstances. Laughter is a universal language, one that transcends medical charts and diagnoses. It's a reminder that even in the midst of pain, there is room for joy, for moments of lightheartedness that remind us all of our shared humanity. And as nurses, we embrace those moments, we encourage them, because we know that healing is based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 97, just about physical progress, but about nurturing the spirit as well. As we witness the laughter amidst pain, we're reminded that our role is not just about administering medications and performing procedures. It's about fostering an environment where healing can happen on multiple levels, where laughter can coexist with pain, where connections can be forged even in the most challenging of circumstances. In those moments, we become more than just nurses. We become facilitators of human connection, witnesses to the power of laughter in the face of adversity. And in those shared moments of humor, we find our own strength, our own motivation to continue providing care, and our own reminder that even in the most challenging times, there is always room for laughter, for connection, and for healing. Chapter 30, 1. Laughter Amidst Pain. 98. Council of Greg's. Laughter becomes a salve, a balm for wounds that can't be seen. In shared moments of humor, pain loses some of its power, and the bonds between patients grow stronger. In the midst of the hospital's clinical environment, where beeping machines and sterile walls dominate, laughter becomes a lifeline, a reminder that amidst the pain, there's a place for joy, for human connection that transcends the struggles we each face. The sound of laughter, the genuine kind that bubbles up from the depths of the soul, has a remarkable power. It's a brief respite from the weight of physical discomfort and emotional uncertainty. It's in those moments that I've witnessed pain losing some of its grip, as if the act of sharing a laugh for a while lightens the burdens we carry. The beauty of laughter lies not only in its fleeting nature, but also in the way it forges bonds between patients. We share stories, anecdotes, and jokes based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 99. Doing so, we create a space where we're not defined by our illnesses or injuries. Instead, we're united by the shared experience of being human, navigating the challenges that life throws our way. In those moments, the hospital room transforms from a place of pain to a sanctuary of camaraderie. It's not just about the sound of laughter, it's about the connections we form, the relationships that grow stronger as we lean on each other for support. Laughter becomes the glue that holds us together, reminding us that even in the darkest times, there's room for lightheartedness and shared moments of respite. For me, those instances of laughter become a reminder that healing isn't just about physical recovery. It's about nurturing the spirit, finding strength in the connections we forge with fellow patients who understand the struggles intimately. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, how even amidst adversity we find 100 Council of Greg's, ways to uplift each other, to infuse moments of joy into the midst of pain. In those moments of shared humor, I feel a sense of unity, of belonging. It's a reminder that even though our paths may be different, our journeys intersect in these hospital rooms, creating an unexpected tapestry of shared experiences. Laughter becomes a salve that heals wounds unseen, a reminder that even in the face of pain, there's room for connection, for joy, and for the bonds that make our healing journey more meaningful and human. Chapter 32, The Tides of Progress. Like the ebb and flow of the ocean, progress comes in waves. There are days of triumph, of milestones reached, and there are days when the shore of recovery seems distant. but I press on, carried by the hope of better tomorrows. Based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 101. The journey of healing is much like the rhythmic dance of the tides, with its highs and lows, its moments of advancement and moments of standstill. There are days when I feel like I'm riding the crest of a wave, achieving milestones that once seemed impossible. Each step, each achievement is a triumph that propels me forward, reminding me of the strength that resides within. Yet, there are also days when progress feels elusive, like the tide retreating from the shore. The road ahead appears longer, the challenges more daunting, and doubts can cloud even the sunniest of outlooks. In those moments, it's easy to lose sight of the victories that have come before, to forget the progress that has been made. But just as the ocean's tides are inevitable, so too are the fluctuations of progress in the healing journey. The days of struggle and the days of triumph are all part of the process. They are reminders that healing is not linear, that setbacks do not define the entire journey. 102 Counsel of Greg's, that each wave of progress, no matter how small, moves me closer to the shore of recovery. I press on, carried by the hope of better tomorrows. It's this hope that acts as a beacon, guiding me through the uncertain waters. It's the belief that even on the toughest days, there's a possibility for growth, for renewal, for progress to come rushing back like a tide returning to the shore. As the tides of progress ebb and flow, I learn to navigate the currents with patience and resilience. I learn to find solace in the moments of stillness, knowing that even in the quietest moments, the wheels of progress are still in motion. And when the waves of triumph crash upon the shore, I embrace them with gratitude, celebrating the steps forward that illuminate the path ahead. The journey of healing is a voyage across the ocean of challenges, but it's also a voyage guided by hope, determination, and the knowledge that each wave of progress, no matter how subtle, brings me closer to the night. Based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 103. Destination I strive for. With the tides of progress as my companions, I press on, carried by the promise of better days ahead. Chapter 33. Breaking Physical Barriers. Muscles strain and joints ache, but the joy of movement is worth the pain. With each step, each stretch, I push the boundaries of what I once thought possible. The pursuit of physical progress is not without its challenges. There are days when my muscles protest and my joints seem to rebel against every movement. But amidst the discomfort, there's a profound satisfaction that comes from breaking down the barriers that once held me captive. With each step, I'm reminded of the power of perseverance. I push through the initial resistance, the ache that accompanies movement, and find myself immersed in a world of possibility. The joy of movement is a reward that far outweighs the temporary pain, a reminder that 104 Counsel of Greg's. My body is capable of transformation, of reclaiming the vitality that the accident attempted to steal. Muscles strain, but they also strengthen. Each repetition, each stretch is a testament to the resilience of the human body. With every effort, I'm rewriting the narrative of limitations, proving to myself that my potential is not confined by the fractures and injuries of the past. Joints ache, but they also loosen. The discomfort is a sign of progress, a signal that I'm pushing against the constraints of immobility. Each bend, each flexion is a step towards freedom, a reminder that my body is malleable, adaptable, and capable of change. In the pursuit of breaking physical barriers, I find a sense of empowerment. It's a reminder that healing is an active process, a collaboration between my determination and the resilience of my body. I celebrate each victory, whether it's an extra inch of movement, a few more steps taken, or a new exercise conquered. B. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 105. Cause each victory represents a triumph over the limitations I once faced. The journey of breaking physical barriers is not just about physical progress. It's also about reclaiming a sense of agency over my own body. It's a reminder that I am not defined by my injuries, but by the strength and tenacity with which I face them. The discomfort is a temporary companion, a reminder that growth often comes with a degree of pain. But the joy of movement, the satisfaction of pushing past those barriers, is a gift that makes every effort worthwhile. As muscles strain and joints ache, I find solace in the knowledge that I am rewriting my story. With each step taken, each barrier shattered, I am sculpting a narrative of resilience, of determination, and of the unwavering spirit that refuses to be confined. The joy of movement becomes my anthem, a melody that plays in harmony with the rhythm of progress, reminding me, 106 Counsel of Greg's, that I am capable of reaching heights I once believed were out of reach. Chapter 33. Breaking Physical Barriers. Muscles strain and joints ache, but the joy of movement is worth the pain. With each step, each stretch, Gregory pushes the boundaries of what he once thought possible. We watch as Gregory faces the challenges of breaking down physical barriers with unwavering determination. His muscles strain, his face shows the effort, but there's a fire in his eyes that tells us he's not backing down. It's inspiring to witness his commitment to pushing himself, to testing the limits of his body's capabilities. Gregory's progress is a testament to the power of the human spirit. We've seen him transform from the early days of his recovery, where every movement seemed, based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 107, like a monumental task, to now, where he's actively pushing himself to achieve new milestones. It's a reminder that healing isn't just about medical interventions. It's also about the inner drive to regain control over one's body and life. The joy of movement that radiates from Gregory is infectious. It's not just the physical progress, but the sense of accomplishment that comes with each small victory. We see him celebrate those victories, whether it's taking a few extra steps, reaching a new range of motion, or successfully completing a challenging exercise. It's a reminder that progress isn't always about big leaps. Sometimes it's the cumulative effect of consistent effort. As nurses, we're here to support Gregory's journey. We provide guidance, offer encouragement, and adapt his rehabilitation plan to his evolving needs. But what truly stands out is his unwavering determination. He takes ownership of his recovery, pushing himself beyond. 108 Counsel of Greg's. What's comfortable? And embracing the temporary discomfort for the promise of progress. We're witnesses to his transformation, and it's an honor to be a part of his journey. Each time we see him pushing through the strain and discomfort, we're reminded of the power of the human body and the resilience of the human spirit. Gregory's story serves as a source of inspiration, not just to us as healthcare professionals, but to all those who encounter his journey. With each step he takes, each barrier he shatters, Gregory embodies the spirit of perseverance. His determination serves as a reminder that healing is not just a physical process, but a holistic one that involves the mind, body, and soul. And as we watch him continue to break down physical barriers, we're reminded of the profound impact of embracing challenges with courage and an unyielding will to succeed. Chapter 34, Mind Over Matter, based off of True Story Book 1. Shattered Resilience 109. The mind becomes both ally and adversary. Fear and uncertainty lurk in its corners, but determination stands firm, reminding me that the power to heal lies within. In the quiet moments of my recovery, I've come to realize the profound influence of the mind over the healing process. It's a delicate balance, a dance between the shadows of fear and the light of determination. The mind can be a treacherous terrain, where doubts can loom larger than life, and the weight of uncertainty can threaten to pull me under. Fear creeps in when I least expect it. It whispers doubts about my progress, questions the feasibility of my goals, and conjures images of worst-case scenarios. In those moments, the mind becomes an adversary, a voice that attempts to undermine the strides I've made. It's a struggle, one that requires constant vigilance to keep those fears from taking root. 110 Counsel of Greg's. But amidst the darkness of doubt, determination stands as a steadfast beacon. It's a reminder that the mind's power isn't just about the negative thoughts it can conjure. It's also about the strength it holds to shape my reality. The mind is a canvas, and I am the artist. I have the ability to paint a picture of resilience, of progress, and of the unwavering will to heal. Determination becomes a shield against fear. It's the voice that counters the doubts, the force that propels me forward even when the road ahead seems uncertain. With each small victory, each barrier broken, determination grows stronger, a testament to the power of the mind to shape outcomes. The journey of healing isn't just about the physical body. It's also about the mind's role in overcoming challenges. It's about acknowledging the fears and uncertainties that can arise, while also harnessing the strength to push through them. It's about recognizing that the mind's influence can be both positive and neg. Based off a True Story Book 1, Shattered Resilience 111, Ative, and choosing to channel its power towards growth, progress, and healing. The mind's battle may be invisible to the outside world, but its impact is profound. As I navigate the ups and downs of my journey, I've come to understand that the mind's role is pivotal. It's about acknowledging the fears without letting them define me. It's about acknowledging the uncertainties while embracing the determination that propels me forward. In the end, the mind becomes my greatest ally. It's the force that reminds me that healing is within my reach, that the power to overcome challenges resides within me. It's a journey of mind over matter, of shaping my reality through the lens of determination and resilience. And as I continue to heal, I'm reminded that the mind's influence is a powerful tool, one that I can wield to transform my journey from one of adversity to one of triumph. Chapter 35, Bonds of Brotherhood, 112 Counsel of Greg's. My brother's presence is a constant reminder of the love that binds us. His unwavering support bridges the gaps left by my fractured memories, and together we face the challenges ahead. In the tapestry of my recovery, my brother's presence is a thread that weaves through every moment. He's more than a sibling. He's a guardian, a friend, a lifeline. Despite the fractures in my memories, his love and support remain steadfast, filling in the gaps with warmth and familiarity. There's a comfort that comes from knowing that I don't navigate this journey alone. Even when my own recollections falter, my brother is there to share stories, anecdotes, and memories that paint a picture of our shared history. His stories become my lifeline, bridging the chasm of forgotten moments and helping me piece together the fragments of who I used to be. It's the unspoken understanding between us that brings solace. There's a bond forged by shared expiate, based off a true story book 1. Shattered resilience 113. Ryance's by facing challenges side by side, by growing up together. It's a bond that not even the accident can erase, a connection that transcends the limitations of memory. His unwavering support is a constant source of strength. In moments when doubts cloud my mind and the journey feels overwhelming, his presence is a reminder that I'm not alone in this struggle. We tackle the obstacles together, leaning on each other's resilience, drawing strength from the love that has carried us through years of laughter and trials. As we navigate the challenges ahead, I find comfort in knowing that I have a brother who walks this path with me. He's more than a companion. He's a beacon of familiarity, a guardian of memories, and a symbol of the unbreakable bonds of brotherhood. And as we continue to face the unknown together, his support becomes a constant reminder that love transcends the barriers of. Council of Greggs. Time and memory, weaving its way into every step of my healing journey. Chapter 36. The Resilience Within. I glimpse the reflection in the mirror and see a warrior staring back. The scars, physical and emotional, tell a story of resilience, a testament to the battles fought and the victories won. The mirror becomes a canvas that reflects not just my image, but the journey I've embarked upon. The scars that crisscross my body are not marks of defeat, but badges of honor. They are reminders of the obstacles faced and the strength summoned to overcome them. There's a certain kind of beauty in those scars, a beauty that comes from knowing that they're symbols of resilience. Each scar tells a story, a narrative of survival, of the body's capacity to heal and rebuild. The scars are like battle scars, evidence of the fight I've waged against the adversities that sought to hold me back. Based off a true story book 1, Shattered Resilience 115. Emotional scars too find their place in this story. They're hidden from view, etched into the recesses of my heart and mind. They remind me of the psychological battles, the moments of doubt and despair, and the triumphs of spirit over circumstance. Just as the physical scars tell a story of healing, the emotional scars tell a story of growth and inner strength. In the reflection, I see not just the warrior I've become, but also the person I've always been. The challenges I've faced have not fundamentally changed who I am. Rather, they've revealed the depths of my own resilience. They've shown me the wellspring of determination that lies within, the fire that refuses to be extinguished. As I trace the outline of the scars, I feel a sense of pride. They are symbols of the battles I've fought, the hurdles I've cleared, and the transformation I've undergone. They are a reminder that healing is not just about 116 Council of Greggs, erasing the evidence of pain. It's about acknowledging it and growing stronger because of it. The reflection in the mirror tells a story of resilience, of a warrior who faced adversity head-on and emerged victorious. It's a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome, to heal, and to rise above. The scars don't mar the image. They enhance it, adding depth and character to the canvas of my existence. In the reflection, I see not just the battles I've fought, but the victories I've achieved. The resilience within is a force that refuses to be confined by the limitations of the past. It's a force that propels me forward, reminding me that the scars, both seen and unseen, are not just marks of pain, but symbols of strength and the embodiment of a warrior spirit. Chapter 37, Rising Above Setbacks, based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 117. The setbacks are as inevitable as the sunrise, but they don't define me. Each stumble becomes a stepping stone, a lesson in resilience that propels me forward. In the journey of healing, setbacks are the unexpected twists that test my resolve. They're the stumbling blocks that remind me that progress is not always linear, that the road to recovery is marked by peaks and valleys. But within each setback lies an opportunity to rise above, to transform adversity into a catalyst for growth. Just as the sun rises each day, setbacks are a natural part of life's landscape. They challenge my expectations, disrupt my plans, and force me to confront the unpredictable nature of the healing journey. Yet I've come to understand that setbacks are not roadblocks. They're detours that redirect me towards unexpected paths of learning and resilience. Setbacks don't define me. They refine me. They reveal the contours of my own strength, the depth of my D118 Council of Gregs, determination, and the capacity of my spirit to overcome. Each stumble becomes a stepping stone, a lesson in resilience that propels me forward with renewed vigor. With each setback, I become more attuned to the cadence of my own resilience, more aware of the wellspring of determination within. The setbacks teach me to adapt, to pivot, and to find new routes towards my goals. They demand flexibility, a willingness to embrace change, and a refusal to be deterred by the unexpected twists of fate. Setbacks remind me that progress is not a straight line, but a tapestry woven with moments of progress and moments of pause. As I rise above setbacks, I'm reminded that the healing journey is not just about reaching a destination. It's about the evolution that occurs along the way. It's about discovering the power within to transform challenges into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones. It's about realizing that setbacks are not set. Based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 119 backs it all, but rather the raw materials from which resilience is forged. With each setback, I'm reminded of my own capacity to endure, to adapt, and to triumph over adversity. The setbacks become a part of the story, a narrative that underscores the human spirit's indomitable will. They remind me that even in the face of challenges, I can rise above, transforming setbacks into the fuel that propels me forward, one step at a time. Chapter 38, Echoes of the Past. Faces from my past filter into my consciousness friends, mentors, loved ones. Their voices, once muffled, grow clearer, their words fueling my determination to fully reclaim my memories. In the tapestry of my recovery, fragments of the past begin to resurface like echoes of distant voices. Faces that were once hazy become clearer. Voices that were once faint grow louder. It's as if the memories, too long, 120 Council of Gregs, held captive, are finally finding their way back to me, piece by piece. Friends, mentors, and loved ones become the threads that weave through the canvas of my consciousness. Their images flicker like lanterns in the darkness, illuminating corners of my mind that were shrouded in uncertainty. It's a bittersweet symphony, as the joy of recognition mingles with the ache of the memories that still elude me. Their voices, once muffled by the fog of amnesia, now resonate with clarity. Their words become the fuel that ignites my determination to reclaim what was lost. They share stories, anecdotes, and moments that become the stepping stones on the path towards reconnecting with my own history. Their words guide me, like breadcrumbs leading me back to the heart of my identity. As the echoes of the past grow stronger, I'm reminded that the journey of healing is not just about physical. Based off a true story book, 1. Shattered Resilience, 121. Recovery. It's also about rediscovering the tapestry of relationships that define me. The past is not a distant land, but a part of my present, a part of who I am. The echoes serve as reminders that while the amnesia might have disrupted my memories, it couldn't erase the impact that these individuals have had on my life. Their voices become the lighthouse that guides me through the sea of forgotten moments. Their stories become the compass that points me towards the treasures of my own history. And with each echo, with each rekindled memory, I inch closer to fully reclaiming the tapestry of my life. In the echoes of the past, I find inspiration. They remind me that the journey of healing is not just about reclaiming physical capabilities. It's also about rediscovering the depth and richness of my own experiences. The faces, the voices, the stories, they become the testament to the resilience of memory, the power of 122, Council of Greg's, connection, and the unwavering determination to restore what was once lost. Chapter 39, Light Through Darkness. As dawn breaks, I'm reminded that even the darkest nights eventually give way to light. The journey of healing, though challenging, is a journey toward the sunrise of renewed hope. The darkness of the night is a metaphor for the challenges and uncertainties that have marked my healing journey. It's a canvas on which fears and doubts paint their shadows, obscuring the path ahead. But just as the night cannot hold back the dawn, the challenges I face cannot suppress the spirit of resilience that burns within. As the first rays of light pierce through the darkness, hope blossoms like a fragile flower. It's a reminder that no matter how formidable the obstacles, they are not insurmountable. With each new day, I'm presented. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 123. With the opportunity to continue my journey, to take one step closer to reclaiming what was lost. The journey of healing is a journey toward the sunrise of renewal. It's a gradual unveiling of possibilities, a steady progression from the depths of adversity to the heights of accomplishment. The darkness I've faced is not a permanent state, but a temporary phase that paves the way for the emergence of light. In the face of challenges, I find the strength to persevere. The darkness becomes a canvas upon which I paint my resilience, my determination, and my unwavering spirit. Each step forward, each obstacle overcome, is a brushstroke that adds to the masterpiece of my healing journey. And as dawn breaks, I'm reminded that the journey is not just about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the process. It's about acknowledging the darkness while focusing on the glimmers of light that guide me forward. It's about finding solace in the knowledge. 124 Council of Greg's. That even the longest night eventually surrenders to the brilliance of a new day. The sunrise of renewed hope is a symbol of the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. It's a reminder that the challenges I face are not barriers, but opportunities to grow, to learn, and to emerge stronger on the other side. The journey is a testament to my resilience, my determination, and my ability to find light even in the darkest of times. With each dawn, I'm reminded that the journey of healing is not a solitary one. It's a journey shared by countless others who have faced their own darkness and emerged into the light. It's a journey that connects me to the universal human experience of overcoming challenges and finding hope. no matter how dim the path may seem. And as I continue on this path, I'm guided by the promise that even in the darkest of nights, the dawn of renewed hope is never far behind. Chapter 40, A Letter from the Past, based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 125. A letter from my past self arrives, a voice from the depths of my memory. The words are a lifeline, a reminder that I've faced adversity before, and I've emerged stronger. The arrival of the letter is like a gentle whisper from the past, a touch of familiarity that brushes against the edges of my consciousness. The envelope itself is worn, its corners softened by time's embrace. As I carefully break the seal, there's a sense of reverence in the air, as if I'm unlocking a hidden chamber within myself. The paper beneath my fingertips feels delicate, imbued with the weight of years gone by. The handwriting is unmistakably mine, a testament to the continuity that ties me to my former self. As I begin to read, the words on the page form a bridge between then and now, between the person I was and the person I'm becoming. The words are a lifeline, a thread that connects me to the strength that has always resided within me. They carry the echo of a voice that once knew the world with 126 Council of Gregs. Clarity, a voice that navigated life's challenges armed with determination and unwavering spirit. The words become a reminder that the essence of who I am, the core of my resilience, remains intact despite the fog of amnesia. In the lines of the letter, I hear an echo of my own thoughts, a melody of hope and wisdom that transcends the boundaries of time. The past becomes present as the words unfold a message that acknowledges the hurdles I've overcome, the battles I've fought, and the victories I've celebrated. It's as if my past self is offering a hand, guiding me through the labyrinth of my present circumstances. The letter's message resonates as both a soothing balm and a stirring call to action. It acknowledges the difficulties I've faced before, highlighting moments when adversity seemed insurmountable. Yet, it also shines a light on the triumphant moments, the instances when I defied the odds and emerged stronger than ever. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 127. As I read, I'm enveloped in a sense of continuity that's both comforting and empowering. The struggles I face now are different, but the spirit of resilience that carried me through past challenges is the same spirit that propels me forward today. The letter's words become a bridge, connecting the dots between my former self and my present circumstances. With each word, the past merges with the present, and I realize that the journey of healing is not a solitary one. It's a journey that spans the spectrum of time, connecting the person I was with the person I'm becoming. The letter becomes a testament to my own capacity to grow, adapt, and overcome. As I fold the letter and tuck it back into its envelope, I'm reminded that the journey of healing is not just about reclaiming physical capabilities. It's about rediscovering the core of my identity. The words from my past self are a reminder that even in the face of challenges, I am resilient, I am strong, and I am capable of. 128 Council of Gregs. Emerging from the darkness into the light, and with the letter's wisdom as my guide, I take each step forward with the knowledge that the echoes of my past self continue to shape my journey toward a brighter future. The words of the letter linger in the air, like an echo that refuses to fade. It's as if the paper itself holds a piece of my former self, a fragment of the person I used to be before the accident altered the course of my life. The letter is a lifeline, a reminder that my journey of healing is not isolated. It's part of a continuous narrative that stretches beyond the boundaries of time. In the silence that follows, I find myself immersed in a cascade of memories, moments that once seemed lost but now surge to the forefront of my mind. Each word in the letter triggers a spark of recognition, a glimmer of connection to the past. The memories are like fireflies, emerging from the darkness to light up the recesses of my consciousness. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience 129. The letter's message is both an embrace and a challenge. It embraces me with the assurance that I possess the resilience and strength to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. It challenges me to draw upon the lessons of my own history, to tap into the wellspring of wisdom that has been accumulating within me all along. The letter is a reminder that while the details of my experiences may be shrouded in amnesia, the essence of who I am remains unaltered. The challenges I've faced before have not vanished. They've transformed into stepping stones that have paved the way for my present journey. The same spirit of determination that guided me through those past struggles continues to propel me forward, urging me to overcome the hurdles that now stand in my path. As I fold the letter back into its envelope, I realize that it's not just a message from my past self, but a gift for my future self. The words offer solace and strength in times of uncertainty. They serve as a touchstone, a re-130 counsel of Greg's. Reminder that challenges are not insurmountable obstacles, but opportunities for growth and transformation. The journey of healing is not linear. It's a tapestry woven with threads of resilience, determination, and the unwavering spirit to reclaim what has been lost. The letter is a thread in that tapestry, a tangible connection to the person I used to be and the person I'm becoming. It's a message that transcends time, bridging the gap between my past and my present, infusing my journey with a sense of purpose and direction. With the letter in my hands, I'm reminded that the journey is not just about recovering lost memories. It's about rediscovering the strength that has always resided within me. It's about recognizing that the echoes of my past self continue to shape my present and guide me toward the horizon of a future that is bright with possibility. And as I continue on this path, I do so with the knowledge that the words from my past self are not just ink on paper. They are the embodied. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 131. Meant of my own resilience, my own determination, and my unwavering spirit to rise above any challenge that comes my way. Chapter 40. 1. Embracing the unseen. The letter's words linger in my thoughts, a reminder that some battles are fought within, unseen by the world. Just as my body heals, so too must my mind, and I embrace the challenge of mending the fragments of my memory. Within the confines of my mind, there's a labyrinth of memories waiting to be unraveled. The letter becomes my guide, urging me to delve into the recesses of my consciousness and piece together the moments that have slipped through the cracks of amnesia. It's a journey that requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to confront the pain and uncertainty that accompanies the process of recollection. 132 Counsel of Greg's. As I embark on this internal quest, I'm met with the tapestry of emotions. The memories that surface are like fragments of a shattered mirror, reflecting moments of joy, pain, love, and loss. Each shard carries a piece of my story, a thread that weaves through the fabric of my identity. There are times when the memories come rushing back with a force that's almost overwhelming. Faces, places, and emotions collide in a vivid tableau, and I'm momentarily transported to a different time and space. But just as quickly as they come, the memories retreat, leaving me grasping at the edges of their fading echoes. Yet, I'm not deterred by the fleeting nature of these recollections. Instead, I'm fueled by the letter's message, by the assurance that I've faced challenges before and emerged stronger. The unseen battles within my mind become an arena where I can exercise the same determination that guided me through physical therapy and recovery. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 133. It's about piecing together the fragments of my past and weaving them into a narrative that makes sense, that helps me understand who I am today. It's a process of acceptance and rediscovery, where the unseen battles within my mind are as vital as the strides I take in the physical realm. As I navigate the terrain of my memories, I come to understand that healing is a multidimensional journey. The unseen battles may not be visible to the world, but their impact reverberates through every aspect of my recovery. With each memory I unearth, I'm one step closer to embracing the entirety of my journey, scars and all. So I press forward, delving deeper into the corridors of my mind, knowing that the challenges I face within are no less significant than those I've overcome without. The letter's message becomes a mantra, a reminder. 134 Counsel of Greg's, that just as my body heals, so too can my mind. And with each fragment of memory I reclaim, I draw closer to a sense of wholeness that transcends the boundaries of time and amnesia. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 135, Chapter 42, Threads of Connection. The letter becomes a thread that weaves through my days, connecting me to my past self and those around me. It's a conversation across time, a bridge that joins the present to the stories that shaped me. As I carry the letter with me, it becomes more than just ink on paper. It becomes a tangible link to my former self. Its presence in my pocket or beside my bedside table serves as a constant reminder of the journey I've undertaken, the challenges I've faced, and the strength that's always resided within me. The words of the letter become a chorus of voices, an echo of my own thoughts that reverberates through each step I take. They're a guiding star, illuminating the path I've traveled and offering guidance for the road that stretches ahead. In moments of uncertainty or doubt, I find solace in the wisdom that emanates from those pages. 136 Counsel of Greg's. But the letter isn't just a personal compass. It's also a thread that weaves me into the fabric of a broader narrative. The stories I've heard from fellow patients, the shared laughter during therapy sessions, and the heartfelt conversations with caregivers all intersect with the tale the letter tells. It's as if the letter creates a web of connection, binding us all together through our collective experiences of healing and growth. Through the letter, I'm reminded that my journey isn't isolated. It's part of a greater human experience. The challenges I faced may be unique to my circumstances, but the emotions, the triumphs, and the yearning for renewal are threads that connect me to the hearts of others who've faced their own trials. The threads of connection extend beyond my immediate circle, reaching into the lives of those who've touched my story, the medical professionals who guided me, the friends and family who stood by my side, and even those whose paths crossed mine only. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 137. Briefly, all are woven into the tapestry of my journey, their presence felt in every word of the letter. In this chapter of my autobiography, I come to understand that healing is not just an individual endeavor. It's a communal process that ripples outward. The letter's message isn't confined to my own thoughts. It's a beacon of hope that extends its light to those who've walked alongside me. And as I continue to thread my way through the days, I find comfort in knowing that the letter's words are a constant companion, a silent reassurance that the threads of connection, those that span time, memories, and shared experiences, create a mosaic of resilience, strength, and the power of human connection. Chapter 44, Moments of Clarity. In the midst of my struggles, there are moments of clarity when the fog of amnesia lifts just enough to reveal fragments of forgotten memories. These glimpses are 138 Council of Gregs, like stars in the night sky, guiding me closer to the constellations of my past. Each moment of clarity is a gift, a precious thread that weaves through the tapestry of my memory. It's as if the universe itself aligns to give me a fleeting glimpse into the depths of my own history. Faces become less obscured, places gain a touch of familiarity, and emotions well up from the recesses of my consciousness. These moments of clarity are a reminder that while the journey of healing may be filled with challenges, there's also a wellspring of resilience within me. The fog of amnesia, though thick at times, cannot fully erase the mosaic of experiences that define who I am. Each memory, no matter how fragmented, contributes to the intricate design of my identity. I cherish these glimpses as a collector cherishes rare gems. They're like pieces of a puzzle falling into place, illuminating corners of my past that have long remained shrouded. With each fragment that surfaces, based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 139, I'm one step closer to piecing together the mosaic of my journey, and the constellations of my past become more defined against the canvas of my present. But as quickly as these moments of clarity come, they sometimes slip away, leaving me grasping at their fading brilliance. Yet, their impact remains, a reminder that the journey of healing is not a linear path, but a series of ebbs and flows, highs and lows. Each moment, whether clear or hazy, contributes to the narrative of my recovery. In this chapter of my autobiography, I find hope in the stars that dot the night sky of my memory. They remind me that even when the challenges seem insurmountable, there are always glimmers of light guiding me forward. And as I continue on this journey, I do so with the knowledge that while amnesia may cast shadows, the moments of clarity pierce through, illuminating the path toward rediscovery and the beauty of a past that's waiting to be embraced once again. 140 Council of Gregs. Chapter 45, A Tapestry of Healing. The threads of my journey, once frayed and fragmented, begin to weave together into a tapestry of healing. Each experience, each challenge, becomes a vibrant hue that contributes to the masterpiece of my recovery. As I reflect on the chapters of my life, I see how each moment, whether triumphant or trying, has played a role in shaping who I've become. The tapestry of healing is not just a linear progression. It's an intricate weaving of stories, emotions, and lessons that come together to form a portrait of strength and resilience. The threads of adversity, those moments when I face doubt, pain, and uncertainty, are woven alongside the threads of triumph. Each step taken in physical therapy, each moment of clarity, each connection forged with fellow patients, caregivers, and loved ones, they all add to the richness of the tapestry. They paint a picture of determination and courage that transcends the boundaries of time and memory. Based off a true Storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 141. This tapestry is not just about the battles I've fought, but also the victories I've celebrated. It's about the small milestones that punctuated the journey, the quiet moments of self-discovery, and the blossoming of hope in the face of adversity. The colors of healing are varied and vibrant, representing the spectrum of emotions that have filled each chapter. And just as a tapestry is held together by its interwoven threads, my healing journey is shaped by the connections I've made along the way. The support of caregivers, the friendships forged with fellow patients, the love of family and friends. All these threads intertwine to create a network of strength that has carried me through the challenges. In this chapter of my autobiography, I come to understand that healing is not a solitary endeavor. It's a collaborative work of art. The tapestry of healing is a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of human, 142 Counsel of Greg's, connection, and the unwavering spirit that propels us forward even in the face of adversity. As I continue to weave my story into this tapestry, I do so with a heart full of gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose. Each thread, whether from the past or the present, contributes to the masterpiece of my recovery, and I step forward with the knowledge that the tapestry is ever evolving. Each chapter adding depth and dimension to the portrait of my healing journey. Chapter 46, Beyond the Horizon. As I approach the end of this chapter of my journey, I'm reminded that healing is not a destination, but a continuous evolution.
The letter's wisdom has become a guiding star, leading me onward with the promise that the sunrise of renewal is always just beyond the horizon. With each passing day, I'm reminded that healing is not a fixed point in time, but rather an ongoing process. Based off a true story book 1, Shattered Resilience ** 143, of growth and transformation. The challenges I've faced, the lessons I've learned, and the connections I've made have all shaped me into a stronger, more resilient version of myself. And just as the sun rises anew each morning, so too does the potential for renewal and growth. The letter's guidance has become my North Star, a constant reminder that the journey of healing is not linear. It's a path that twists and turns, revealing new vistas and opportunities for growth. The wisdom it imparts is a beacon of hope, casting light on the path ahead and reassuring me that there's always more to discover, more to learn, and more to embrace. As I look beyond the horizon, I see the promise of tomorrow. It's a tomorrow that holds the potential for new memories, new challenges, and new triumphs. The letter's message echoes in my mind, encouraging me to face each sunrise with a heart full of hope and determination. 144 Counsel of Greg's. In this final chapter of the first book of my autobiography, I'm filled with a sense of gratitude for the journey I've undertaken. The challenges I've faced have taught me the value of resilience, the importance of connections, and the beauty of renewal. And as I step forward into the unknown, I do so with the understanding that the journey is far from over. The sunrise of renewal may be just beyond the horizon, but I'm ready to embrace whatever lies ahead with open arms and a spirit that's unbreakable. Chapter 47, The Strength of Connection. The bonds forged in the crucible of challenge grow stronger, a testament to the power of shared experiences. In the company of fellow survivors, I find solace, understanding, and a sense of belonging. As I navigate the intricacies of my healing journey, I come to appreciate the profound impact of connection, the camaraderie that flourishes among those. Based off a true story book 1, Shattered Resilience *** 145. Who faced adversity becomes a lifeline, a source of strength that reminds me I'm not alone on this path. The challenges I've overcome, the battles I've fought, and the victories I've celebrated are all threads that weave me into a community of survivors. The moments of shared laughter, the conversations that need no explanation, and the unspoken understanding that passes between us, it all forms a tapestry of connection that is both comforting and empowering. In the company of fellow survivors, I find a space where I'm truly understood. There's no need to explain the complexities of my journey. It's as if we speak a language forged from shared experiences. The strength of connection lies not only in the stories we share, but also in the unspoken support that flows between us, a current of understanding that runs deeper than words. These connections become a source of solace in the face of adversity. When doubts arise or setbacks occur, the presence of those who've walked a similar path of 146 Council of Gregs furs a reminder that resilience is a collective endeavor. The encouragement and empathy we extend to one another become pillars of support that hold us steady when the winds of challenge blow. In this chapter of my autobiography, I come to realize that healing is not just an individual journey, it's a journey we undertake together. The strength of connection is a beacon of hope that shines through the darkest moments, reminding me that I'm part of a network of survivors who lift each other up, who understand the struggles, and who celebrate the triumphs. As I continue to move forward on this path of healing, I do so with a heart full of gratitude for the connections I've forged. These bonds are a reminder that even in the midst of adversity, there's beauty in the way we come together, the way we support one another, and the way we find strength in the shared experiences that define us. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience ** 147. In the embrace of this interconnected tapestry, I find reassurance that no challenge is insurmountable and no burden is too heavy when shared among friends who truly understand. And so, I step forward with a renewed sense of purpose, fortified by the knowledge that the strength of connection is a source of unwavering support and a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.
Chapter 48. Echoes of Laughter. Laughter resonates through the halls of the center, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, joy can thrive. The sound of shared laughter becomes a melody that lifts our spirits and unites us in our healing journey. In the midst of challenges and recovery, there's a sweet respite found in the echoes of laughter. It's a sound that carries across the rooms, a testament to the camaraderie and the bonds formed among fellow survivors. Laughter becomes a language all its own, transcending the barriers of memory loss and physical limitations. 148 Council of Gregs. The joyous echoes of laughter serve as a counterpoint to the difficulties we face. It's a reminder that even in the midst of pain, there are moments of lightness, moments when the weight of our struggles is momentarily lifted. The sound of shared laughter becomes a lifeline, a source of strength that we cling to during the toughest days. As I find myself caught in the current of shared laughter, I'm reminded that healing is not just about physical recovery, it's about nourishing the spirit. Laughter becomes a healing balm, soothing wounds that can't be seen and infusing our journey with a sense of hope and vitality. Through shared laughter, connections deepen. We find solace in the ability to bring joy to one another, to lighten the burden with a simple moment of mirth. The smiles that accompany the laughter are like beacons of resilience, reminders that we're capable of finding joy even in the face of adversity. Based off a true story, Book 1, Shattered Resilience 149. In this chapter of my autobiography, I come to understand the power of laughter as a thread that weaves us together. It's a thread that's intertwined with the threads of shared experiences, empathy, and understanding. The echoes of laughter become a chorus that harmonizes with the challenges, a reminder that while we may face difficulties, we're also capable of embracing joy. The shared laughter becomes a bridge that connects us to the present and to the past. In the midst of the struggles, I recall moments when laughter flowed freely, and I'm reminded of the vibrant tapestry of memories that define me. These echoes of laughter carry not only the sound of mirth, but also the stories and experiences that have shaped our lives. As I journey forward, I hold on to the echoes of laughter as a reminder that even when the path seems steep, there's always room for laughter to light the way. It's a melody that unites us, a melody that resonates not on 150 Council of Gregs, lie through the halls of the center, but also through the chapters of our lives. And as I contribute my laughter to this symphony, I'm reminded that even amidst the challenges, there's always space for joy to flourish and for the healing power of laughter to weave its magic. Chapter 49, Unveiling the Self. As I navigate the maze of memories, I begin to unveil fragments of my own identity. Like a mosaic, the pieces come together, revealing a picture that is both familiar and new. With each step I take on this journey of healing, I find myself peeling back the layers of amnesia that have shrouded my past. It's like standing before a puzzle with missing pieces, yet slowly, steadily, the missing fragments begin to fill in. Memories emerge like puzzle pieces, each one a small revelation that adds color and depth to the canvas of my life. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 151. The process of unveiling the self is a delicate dance between remembering and rediscovering. As I explore the corners of my mind, I stumble upon moments that elicit a sense of recognition, like meeting an old friend after years apart. Yet there are also moments when I encounter a version of myself that feels foreign, as if I'm meeting someone new. The mosaic of memories I uncover is both beautiful and complex. It's a patchwork of experiences, emotions, and connections that define who I am. Some memories bring tears of joy, others stir a well of sorrow, but each one contributes to the rich tapestry of my existence. The act of unveiling the self is not without its challenges. There are moments of frustration when memories slip through my fingers like grains of sand, leaving me grasping at fragments of recollection. Yet in those moments, I find solace in the knowledge that the journey of healing is not linear, just as the pieces of a puzzle, 152 Council of Gregs, don't always fit perfectly on the first try. So too does the process of uncovering memories take time and patience. As I stand before this mosaic of memories, I'm struck by the realization that my identity is not confined to the moments I remember. It's shaped by the entire tapestry of experiences, both remembered and forgotten. The act of unveiling the self is an act of self-discovery, a process of reacquainting myself with the person I once was and the person I'm becoming. In this chapter of my autobiography, I come to understand that the journey of healing is not just about recovering memories. It's about embracing the entirety of my identity, even the parts that remain hidden. The mosaic of memories is a reflection of the complexity of the human experience, a testament to the resilience of the spirit, and a reminder that the self is a work in progress, constantly evolving and revealing its many facets. Based off a true storybook 1, Shattered Resilience 153. Chapter 50, Chakratati's Legacy. Inspired by my journey, Chakratati's natural powder drink finds its place in the world. Its creation becomes a symbol of resilience, a testament to the healing power of nature and the determination of the human spirit. As I continue on my path of healing, the lessons I've learned and the experiences I've gained serve as fertile ground for new beginnings. It's within this space that the idea of Chakratati takes root, blossoming into a powerful manifestation of my journey. Chakratati becomes more than just a drink. It becomes a legacy born from adversity. The natural ingredients, carefully chosen for their healing properties, mirror the essence of my own healing journey. Slow, deliberate, and rooted in the belief in the body's innate ability to recover. Each ingredient tells a story, just as each step of my recovery tells a chapter of my own narrative. 154 Council of Gregs. Through Chakratati, I hope to share the message that healing is a holistic endeavor. Just as the body requires nourishment to thrive, so too does the spirit. The creation of Chakratati becomes a reflection of my belief in the importance of nurturing both the body and the soul, of aligning oneself with the natural rhythms of life. The legacy of Chakratati is a tribute to the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being. The balance of chakras, the energy centers within us, becomes a metaphor for the equilibrium we seek in our lives. Through Chakratati, I invite others to embark on their own journeys of healing and self-discovery, to recognize the potential for growth and renewal that resides within each of us. In this chapter of my autobiography, Chakratati's legacy emerges as a beacon of hope and transformation. It's a testament to the transformative power of adversity, how challenges can inspire creativity, and based off a true storybook 1. Shattered Resilience 155. Novation. Just as my journey has been marked by resilience and determination, so too does Chakratati stand as a testament to the indomitable human spirit. The creation of Chakratati is a chapter that not only tells the story of a product, but also reflects the philosophy that guides my journey. It's a legacy that underscores the beauty of healing, the strength of the human will, and the infinite potential that lies within us all. And as Chakratati finds its place in the world, it carries with it the echoes of my journey, a reminder that even in the face of adversity, the human spirit has the power to transform, heal, and inspire. Chapter 50, 1. The Quest for Healing Elixirs. With Chakratati's concept brewing in my mind, I embark on a new journey, a journey to test and refine the healing elixir that will soon carry the essence of my recovery. The process becomes an exploration of nature's wisdom, an alchemical dance between ingredients and intention. 156 Council of Gregs. In my pursuit of the perfect blend, I experiment with various herbs, each one carefully selected for its potential to support the body's healing processes. I source ingredients known for their anti-inflammatory properties, their ability to enhance cognitive function, and their overall nourishing effects. Each step of the process is a lesson in patience and precision, much like the journey of healing itself. The kitchen becomes my laboratory, and I am both scientist and artist, meticulously measuring and mixing, noting the effects of each combination. The scent of herbs fills the air, and I find solace in the act of creation, in the knowledge that I am channeling my own journey into this concoction. As I sip the first batch of the healing elixir, I'm transported back to the moments of my recovery, the days of frustration, the moments of triumph, the unwavering support of those around me. The taste is more than a mere blend of ingredients. It's a testament to the POW, based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 157, ER of determination and the belief in the body's ability to heal. With each iteration, the healing elixir evolves, growing closer to the vision I hold in my heart. It's not just about the physical benefits, it's about the intention infused into every drop. The act of tasting becomes an act of mindfulness, a reminder that healing is not just about what we put into our bodies, but also about the intention we bring to our journey. In the quiet moments of reflection, I find myself marveling at the parallels between the process of creating Chakratati and the process of healing. Both require patience, dedication, and an unwavering belief in the possibility of transformation. Just as I've worked tirelessly to regain my physical strength, I've poured my heart and soul into crafting a healing elixir that embodies the essence of my journey. As I continue to test and refine the healing elixir, I'm reminded that the journey of healing is ongoing. UNCILOFGREGS. A continuous exploration of what it means to nurture the body, mind, and spirit. And as I take each sip, I'm not just nourishing my body. I'm honoring the journey that has brought me to this point, and the journey that continues to unfold, one carefully measured step at a time. Chapter 52, The Healing Melodies. Music becomes a balm for my soul, a language that transcends words. Through each note and lyric, I channel my experiences into melodies that tell the story of strength, recovery, and the journey of healing. In the midst of my healing journey, I discover a new avenue for expression, music. As I sit with my guitar, the strings become a conduit for the emotions that swirl within me. With each strum, I release the weight of my experiences, transforming them into melodies that carry the essence of my recovery. Based off a true storybook one, Shattered Resilience 159. The process of creating these healing melodies is a deeply personal one. Each chord progression mirrors the ebb and flow of my journey, the highs and lows, the moments of struggle and triumph. The lyrics become vessels for the words I cannot always find, a way to convey the complexity of my emotions without the constraints of language. Through music, I find a way to communicate not only with others, but also with myself. The melodies become a mirror, reflecting the strength that resides within me, even on the days when doubt threatens to take hold. With each strum and every lyric, I'm reminded that healing is not just a physical process, it's a journey of the heart and soul. As I share these healing melodies with others, I'm humbled by the resonance they find. The music becomes a bridge, connecting my story with the stories of those who listen. In each note, I offer a piece of my journey, 160 Counsel of Greg's, a testament to the power of resilience and the capacity of the human spirit to overcome adversity. The healing melodies become a soundtrack to my recovery, a testament to the transformative power of creativity. Through music, I'm able to channel my emotions, find solace in the act of creation, and offer a glimpse into the depths of my experiences. The melodies serve as a reminder that healing is not just about the physical body. It's about nurturing the soul, finding outlets for expression, and embracing the entirety of our human experience. Chapter 53, Sunrise of New Beginnings. As I close this chapter of my autobiography, I'm reminded that every sunrise is a chance for a fresh start. The lessons learned, the memories reclaimed, and the bonds formed propel me toward a future filled with promise, purpose, and the unwavering spirit to overcome whatever challenges may lie ahead. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience 161. The journey of healing, as chronicled in these chapters, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It's a story of triumph over adversity, of finding strength within and around me, and of embracing the transformative power of determination and hope. As I reflect on the path I've walked, I see that each challenge was a stepping stone, each setback a setup for a greater comeback. The memories I've reclaimed, the connections I've nurtured, and the creative expressions that have sprung forth from my journey all paint a picture of a life lived with purpose. In the sunrise of new beginnings, I carry the wisdom of my experiences with me. The past chapters have not only shaped me, but have also illuminated a path forward, a path where I continue to learn, grow, and inspire others with my story. Just as the dawn breaks the darkness of night, so too does the light of hope break through the shadows of adversity. 162 Counsel of Greg's. With each sunrise, I am reminded that the journey is ongoing. Life is a series of chapters, each one building upon the last, each one contributing to the tapestry of our existence. The closing of one chapter is not an end, but a transition, a turning of the page that ushers in new opportunities, new experiences, and new avenues for growth. As I step into the sunrise of new beginnings, I'm filled with gratitude for the people, experiences, and lessons that have guided me thus far. The unwavering support of those around me, the dedication of my caregivers, and the strength I've discovered within myself have all woven together to create a narrative that is uniquely mine. And so, with a heart full of hope and a spirit unbreakable, I move forward into the unknown. The challenges may continue, but I face them armed with the knowledge that I am not defined by what I've lost, but by what I've gained. The resilience to rise, the power to. Based off a true story, Book 1. Shattered Resilience 163. Heal and the ability to create a life that is vibrant, meaningful, and filled with endless potential. As this chapter closes and the next one begins, I embrace the sunrise of new beginnings with open arms. Each day is a canvas waiting to be painted, a chance to write a new chapter, and an opportunity to continue the remarkable journey of healing that has brought me to this point. Don't miss out! Visit the website below and you can sign up to receive emails whenever Counsel of Greg's publishes a new book. There's no charge and no obligation. Connecting independent readers to independent writ-ers. Did you love Based Off a True Story Book 1, Shattered Resilience? Then you should read The Eternal Road to Healing by Counsel of Greg's 2:1-2. The Internal Road to Healing is a comprehensive guidebook for individuals who are seeking to heal from emotional pain, trauma, and adversity. The book explores the mind-body connection and offers various techniques and strategies for cultivating emotional wellness and resilience. The author focuses on the importance of acknowledging and accepting pain, developing self-compassion, and building a support system that can help individuals navigate their journey towards healing. The book also delves into the role of spirituality, creative expression, and purpose in the healing process. With practical exercises, real-life examples, and research-backed insights, The Internal Road to Healing provides a roadmap for readers to cultivate emotional healing and growth, and to live a more fulfilling life. also by Council of Greg's, Internal Road to Healing, based off a true story book. The Internal Road to Healing by Council of Greg's, Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Introduction to the Internal Road to Healing. Chapter 2, Understanding the Mind-Body Connection. Chapter 3, The Role of Emotional Health in Healing. Chapter 4, Uncovering the Hidden, Wounds, Trauma and Grief. Chapter 5, Harnessing the Power of Mindfulness and Meditation. Chapter 6, Developing a Healing Mindset, Positivity and Growth. Chapter 7, The Art of Self-Compassion and Forgiveness. Chapter 8, Nourishing, the Body for Optimal Healing. Chapter 9, Building Resilience, Stress Management and Coping Strategies. Chapter 10, Cultivating a Supportive Healing Environment. Chapter 11, Integrating Alternative and Complementary Therapies. Chapter 12, Setting Goals and Creating a Personalized Healing Plan. Chapter 13, Embracing the Journey, Staying Motivated and Adapting to Change. Chapter 14, Beyond Healing, Thriving in the Face of Adversity. The Path Forward, Ongoing Maintenance, and Self-Care Epilogue. Reflections on the Internal Road to Healing. Preface, inspired by a story of resilience, healing, and the power of positive energy. Gregory Anonymous Cherry II, a North American native amp, Irish-born in Dallas, Texas, and an Air Force veteran, experienced a life-changing event that would alter the course of his life forever. On the night of June 26, he and his brother were headed home after a business meeting when their car collided head-on with another vehicle driving on the wrong side of the highway. The accident left Gregory in a 2-week coma during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite sustaining a fractured neck, traumatic brain injuries, and a broken pelvis, Gregory's spirit remained unbroken. Upon awakening from the coma, he was determined to overcome his new physical limitations and walk again. His prior experience as a UFC trainee prepared him for the tough road ahead. In the Polytrauma Center at the VA in San Antonio, Texas, Gregory worked tirelessly with speech and physical therapists to regain his mobility and cognitive function. During his recovery, Gregory focused on creating a positive and supportive environment for himself and his caregivers. He took the time to ask the nurses and doctors about their days, showing them appreciation and gratitude for their help. This empathetic approach fostered a strong bond between Gregory and his healthcare team, leading to faster than expected progress in his recovery. Only 2 weeks after transitioning from a wheelchair to a walker, Gregory was walking again. Months later, he was even working towards jogging. His unwavering dedication and positive attitude were instrumental in his remarkable recovery. Inspired by his journey, Gregory developed Chakra Toddy, a natural powder drink designed to balance the body's chakras and promote overall well-being. Harnessing the healing power of natural herbs, Chakra Toddy reflects Gregory's belief in the importance of nurturing the mind, body, and soul. In addition to Chakra Toddy, Gregory is also working on creating music that aims to heal the world through the love of the craft. His story serves as a testament to the power of determination, positive energy, and the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. Gregory Anonymous Cherry 2's journey is a shining example of how setting goals, creating a supportive environment, and never giving up can lead to extraordinary results. His story continues to inspire others to face their challenges head-on and to never lose sight of their dreams, no matter the obstacles they encounter. Chapter 1, Introduction to the Internal Road to Healing. 11. The journey begins. Everyone experiences pain and suffering in different ways, yet we all seek the path to healing and transformation. The internal road to healing is a journey of self-discovery, introspection, and personal growth that aims to guide you towards a state of emotional, mental, and physical well-being. This book provides you with the tools, techniques, and resources needed to embark on this journey and develop a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. 12. What is healing? Healing is a multi-dimensional, holistic process that encompasses emotional, mental, and physical recovery. It involves addressing the root causes of pain, releasing emotional blockages, and nurturing the mind and body to facilitate transformation. The internal road to healing is not a one-size-fits-all approach, as every individual's journey is unique. It is about finding your own path to wholeness, happiness, and well-being. 13. Why the internal road? The concept of the internal road emphasizes that true healing starts from within. By exploring your inner world and understanding the relationship between your thoughts, emotions, and physical health, you can unlock the potential for lasting change. The internal road to healing guides you through the process of self-discovery, helping you identify and overcome obstacles, develop resilience, and cultivate a mindset that fosters growth and healing. The mind-body connection. Modern science has demonstrated the intricate connection between our thoughts, emotions, and physical well-being. Our mental and emotional states can significantly impact our health, making it essential to address these aspects of our lives when seeking healing. In this book, we will delve deeper into the mind-body connection, exploring how you can harness its power to facilitate your healing journey. A comprehensive approach. The internal road to healing embraces a comprehensive, holistic approach to well-being. This means examining all aspects of your life, from your emotional and mental states to your physical health, relationships, and environment. By adopting an integrative perspective, you can address the root causes of your pain and create a sustainable, personalized healing plan. The power of personal transformation. Embarking on the internal road to healing is a commitment to personal growth and transformation. By embracing change and developing new habits and perspectives, you can unlock your potential for healing and create a life of greater well-being, balance, and happiness. 17. Your healing journey. Your journey is unique, and so is your path to healing. This book provides a roadmap to guide you, but it is essential to remember that every person's experience will differ. Embrace your journey and trust the process as you uncover the path to healing that resonates with you. In the chapters that follow, we will explore the different aspects of the internal road to healing, from understanding the mind-body connection and the role of emotional health, to developing a healing mindset, practicing self-compassion, and integrating alternative therapies. Each chapter will offer practical tools, techniques, and insights to support you on your journey towards emotional, mental, and physical well-being. Chapter 2, Understanding the Mind-Body Connection, 21. The science behind the mind-body connection. The mind-body connection refers to the intricate relationship between our mental and emotional states and our physical health. Scientific research has demonstrated that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs can significantly impact our overall well-being, including our immune function, hormonal balance, and nervous system. In this chapter, we will delve into the science behind the mind-body connection and explore how it plays a vital role in the healing process. The impact of thoughts and emotions on health. Our thoughts and emotions are not isolated experiences. They have a direct influence on our physical health. Chronic stress, anxiety, and negative emotions can trigger inflammation, weaken the immune system, and contribute to a range of health issues. Conversely, cultivating positive emotions and reducing stress can improve our well-being and promote healing. 23. The role of the nervous system. The nervous system plays a crucial role in the mind-body connection, particularly the autonomic nervous system, which regulates bodily functions such as heart rate, digestion, and immune response. The autonomic nervous system is divided into two branches: the sympathetic nervous system, responsible for the fight or flight response, and the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and digest functions. Balancing these systems is essential for maintaining overall health and promoting healing. The stress response and its effects on the body. When faced with stress, the body's natural reaction is to activate the fight or flight response. While this reaction is helpful in short-term situations, chronic stress can lead to an overactive stress response, resulting in a continuous release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Over time, this can negatively impact our health, increasing the risk of conditions such as heart disease, digestive issues, and compromised immune function. Harnessing the power of the mind-body connection. Understanding the mind-body connection allows us to harness its potential in the healing process. By recognizing the impact of our thoughts and emotions on our physical health, we can take proactive steps to reduce stress, cultivate positivity, and nurture our mental and emotional well-being. 26. Mindfulness and its role in healing. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can help us become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations. By developing mindfulness, we can gain better control over our mental and emotional states, ultimately promoting healing and overall well-being. 27 techniques for strengthening the mind-body connection. There are numerous techniques and practices that can help strengthen the mind-body connection and facilitate healing. Some of these include meditation and relaxation techniques, deep breathing exercises, guided imagery and visualization, affirmations and positive self-talk, journaling and self-reflection, yoga, tai chi, and other mind-body practices. In the following chapters, we will explore these practices in more detail and provide guidance on how to incorporate them into your healing journey. By understanding and embracing the mind-body connection, you can tap into its powerful potential for promoting healing and well-being. As you continue on your internal road to healing, you will learn how to cultivate a healthier mindset, manage stress more effectively, and develop a deeper connection with your body. Chapter 3. The role of emotional health in healing. The importance of emotional health. Emotional health plays a critical role in our overall well-being and is an essential component of the healing process. Our emotions can directly impact our physical health mental clarity, and quality of life. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of emotional health and its connection to healing, as well as provide strategies for cultivating emotional well-being. 32. Identifying and understanding emotions. The first step towards emotional health is to identify and understand our emotions. This involves developing self-awareness and recognizing the triggers, patterns, and responses that influence our emotional state. By understanding our emotions, we can begin to address their underlying causes and cultivate healthier emotional responses. The connection between emotions and physical health. Our emotions can directly impact our physical health as they trigger physiological responses.